If I've timed this correctly, and hopefully I have, then you're tuning in to episode 12 of Boston by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade V5 live play, and it's also our season finale. This is it, episode 12. We made it this far. Everyone survived, and it is indeed a wonderful day. We've also all personally have survived this week, being the crazy week that it has been. So let's get away from watching monsters on TV to start playing as monsters in Twitch.
It's therapy.
It's therapy. Okay, first comment I've already broken down. Looks like Dr. Easter wants to get laid.
Hey. Oh, so wait, Michelle. What is the in-game date?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually used to have a calendar, and then it just...
Fair, because if we pass the spooky day, then we've passed Alicia's birthday.
Then I will say we've passed the spooky day.
Okay.
So Alicia is now 1 year longer in the grave. Now, before we get to introducing our cast for this evening, I have my obligatory announcements. One last time. And I still haven't figured out how to pronounce this word. Frostlands of Fenric is still available via the Solarkean Vault on drivethrurpg.com. There's a bunch of stuff all about this available there as part of the Storyteller's Vault and Storyteller Nexus. And you can create your own community content based on this as well. Totally not just reading everything off my phone. I'm a professional. The Ghost Hunters Kickstarter, yay! Was a huge success, finishing at $72,000. That's nearly 4 times the goal of $20,000 for its original goal. And a huge thanks if you backed it like I did. Doubly thanks if you were considering backing it but didn't and you shared about it. We are going to be doing those mysterious voice in my noggin. And that is it for our announcements today. So we are going to go off and do our introductions, and I will let you know what the order is right now. We're going to start with the one, the only, the Tremereist with something that rhymes with Tremere, Dr. Jackson.
Woohoo! Hi. The what? Okay. I'm Carl Jordan. I'm playing Dr. Jackson Easter. I'm sorry, we've been away for 2 weeks. And I'm a little punch drunk today after the crazy week everyone has had. You can find me on Twitch as Just a Carl. I'm on Twitter as RPG Carl. And I do have an announcement. There is a 3-shot game, speaking of Scarred Lands and Friend Relic, the new expansion. Nerdsmith on their channel, We Are Nerdsmith, is doing a 3-part Scarred Lands D&D game that is going to be on November 16th, 23rd, and 30th. And I'm going to be a secret guest player on the 23rd.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, you gave it away.
Right on.
Well,
no.
Because I want people to go see it. Go support it. It's great.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a release event for the Fenrilic expansion for Scarred Lands. It'll be awesome.
Okay. Right before we move on to Velvet, we do have a new Twitch subscriber. Thank you, Sean the Mad, for subscribing with your Prime. Make Amazon pay for your subs today. If you're a member of Amazon Prime, you get 1 free sub, and thank you for choosing this channel. Moving right along to Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez.
Dark greetings, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Velvet, playing Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez, the sheriff of the Boston Camarilla, and I haven't really reconciled that yet. I'm the 5-0 now.
We didn't shoot. We shot the sheriff, but we didn't shoot the deputy. Esther.
Hi, Megan. I'll be playing Estebel, the Toreador. This is her party. Welcome. You can find me on Twitter at Quinot, Instagram at MurphyPopArt, and because of geo-locking, if you're in New York State, Next weekend, we have the Anomaly Genre Film Festival out of Rochester. Just go to Anomaly Film Fest. We got like 14 films, 35 shorts from 15 countries. I've said this a couple times, so I know this off the top of my head. And we got some good stuff. So, you know, if you can, take a look. We got some fun, weird stuff that'll mess you up in the best way.
Speaking of fun, weird stuff, how's Skylar doing tonight?
Fun, weird stuff. All right. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm Lee Berger. I play Skylar Evans, the bad boy Ventru of Boston. You can catch me on Twitter at nobody. And I am involved in something. It's called the Peculiar Crossroad Productions. We'll be doing a LARP event hopefully next year, if everything goes well, called Armistice Arcane. And if you guys go check out the website, you'll be able to see what we're all up to. I'll be there playing as one of the lead facilitators.
I want to jump in and say I've been to Armistice Arcane. It's a blockbuster LARP, and it is amazing. It's Victorian pseudo-mage, very political. It is so good. And the writers are all my favorite writers.
That's amazing. Now speaking of amazing, how's Nora doing today?
Hi, I'm Nat Fox. I'm playing the former resident-only Ventru, but now I have been superseded by this wonderful Thin Blood, who is, now one of us, thank goodness. And congratulations on killing my mortal enemy. So that was wonderful too. Took that one from me as well. Just kidding. Nora Vandermeer, having a good day. I'm here for the party. Where are the drinks? Let's go. I am also the host of the Meta Machina podcast. That's METAMASHINA. I cover genre fiction from the femme gaze, and we recently covered Dracula. So if you're not done with spooky season yet, that is up and ready to go. We are of course on Apple Podcasts, on SoundCloud, and you can find us on Twitter at Meta Machina.
That is amazing and wonderful. I forgot to introduce myself. That's the thing I gotta do.
Best for last.
My name is Michelle C. Light. The C does stand for Crystal. You can find me on Twitter at Michelle C. Light, where I tweet about World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade, and a bunch of other random stuff. Eventually, you will be seeing me on Hudson Valley by Night, a Taste of Life Chronicle. That will be coming soon to Twitch. I still haven't received, I don't have the entire blurb, but you know that poll I did about Ventru versus La Sombra? It's almost like I was having you guys pick my clan. And La Sombra has taken such a huge lead. I've already started working on that character sheet because it would require a miracle for Ventru to catch
I
up.
gave you the perfect reason why one chooses La Sombra.
Why does one choose La Sombra, Skylar?
Because you're a shady shit.
Endangered noodle arms.
So, let's see. How many damage is Skylar about to take? Right,
Before the party.
right now.
Lightning bolt from the sky.
A lightning bolt. I'm just kidding. The hell corner of the six-way intersection McDonald's springs to life. So, this is it. Season finale. We're gonna go around and I'm gonna ask all of you what you are doing this fine evening. Because it is the first roll of the evening, I'm gonna need all of you to make your Raos checks. Those of you who feed would have fed between sessions, so your hunger should start at 1 tonight, unless you fail your check. Then you'll be at 2.
What if I have a herd?
Unless you murdered someone, you would still be at 1.
Might.
There's only a few ways your hunger could ever get down to 0. That includes murder and specific rituals.
Well, I failed my rouse, but I'm gonna go feed on my herd.
Okay, then. Okay, so if you're hungry and you know it, clap your hands. Oh, the stream title needs to be changed according to the chat.
Yeah, I changed it before. Not sure why it didn't kick in. Thanks for the catch, Raylan.
Oh, yeah.
In this game alive, things
We're not playing the Scarlands tonight. Sorry, folks. It would be wonderful to do a D&D game this way.
You know, I've always wanted to run a D&D game.
Is
I
tonight night?
Never.
No, not tonight.
I think we have something else. What if our characters played D&D?
That'll be the next party.
Yeah.
The next party will be a D&D party.
Yeah.
We'll have everyone make characters of what their characters would play.
Nora thinks it's probably satanic and will definitely not play.
Yeah, Easter will definitely have something come up.
No,
Sorry.
Mom, Dad, no. I got Mountain Dew.
Do the do.
Okay. That's the kicker. That really gets Nora going. Mountain Dew. Haven't heard of that in a while.
You need it for the ritual.
Oh yeah. Summoning, right? Satan?
Well, more just players and a dragon, but I mean, if you want Satan, we can try. Anything
You
for
want
you,
to?
Mom.
I think Nora will try anything to get rid of Skylar.
That's
Well, you know, don't give her ideas.
So it is. We're just gonna say today is November 7th.
Nothing
Uh,
special happened today.
So we'll say that's today,
Nope.
tonight. In the
nothing
city of
special
Boston.
happened.
Nothing's but like the world of darkness is dark enough. We don't need to bring politics into this.
We've already established that the world of darkness doesn't have a virus, so
Nope, because
Yeah.
the world is dark enough. We don't need COVID in Boston. And so, little Asterbell has been hard at work planning her party. She has sent out the invites. Aster, how does each member of the Chaos Crew get their invite?
Oh, she hand delivers the ones for her coterie. She wants to look them in the eye and give it to them. Just partly like it's nice. Partly just so they doubly won't not come. Like they'd have to say no like to her face. And also it's like
How-
really, really important. And also like I kind of already know your schedule, so I'll know that you're blowing me off,
How
which you
dare.
can do, but I'll know. That's all. I mean, if you care, that's all. That's okay. But like it's completely up to you.
How dare you speak to Skylar's one true weakness?
And so,
She's like,
Aster, what's the order that you want to do this in? Who do you want to give an invite to first?
oh boy. Okay. So what she thinks she'll do it is she's gonna do it in family order, because that's how her brain is breaking down the coterie. So it'd be Nora, it'd be Mom, and then Dr. Easter as Dad, and then Dr. Gabriela Marquez, Big Sis, and then Skylar, brother, maybe cousin. She's not sure. He's changing.
He's
Okay.
metamorphosing.
So, Nora,
Yes.
you, how would you be spending the night where Aster gives you the invite?
I have a really nice Airbnb. I'm staying there. It's wonderful. It is a basement apartment, of course, but it's for security purposes only. But Nora has just been busy at work. She is on her phone talking. Okay, it's a farm to table concept. You don't eat anything from the farm. The people come there to eat, and then we do the thing. Yeah. No, I know. I'm gonna put together a portfolio, and I'll have an investor meeting in a few days. Just give me some time. I just wanted to, field that to you. Okay. All right. Yes.
And so, eventually, the people running the Airbnb, nice couple, I'd say late 50s, early 60s, nice elderly couple who just are growing old together running an Airbnb. They knock on your room door of the basement, heading down the stairs, and one of them knocks and just like, hello, sweetie. You have a guest here for you.
Okay. You can. I think I know exactly who this is. You can let them in. Fine. That's fine.
Are you doing okay down there?
Yeah, no, I don't need any snacks. I know that the offer for dinner is there. I really appreciate it, but I am on a diet, a very strict one. So just, yeah.
Oh,
thank
that's
you.
okay. Avoiding another trip down those stairs, not good for the knee replacement.
Yeah, you can text me next time if you know how to do that. Anyway.
Ring the bell if you need anything, and they'll go ahead and Aster, this nice elderly couple, answers the door for you. And just like,
Hi.
oh, aren't you just a peach?
I mean, I was trying more for flour, but I mean, I'll take it.
So, you're the one who's here to see Miss Vandermeer?
Yeah, I gotta see Miss Vandermeer.
Well, right this way, sweetie. Feel free to leave your bushes at the door.
That's actually my dress, and it's just like wildflowers, like all woven together, like it's a living dress.
Oh, kids these days and their TikToks and bushes. And she will lead you to the basement staircase. She opens the door and she's just like, Nora, you have a bush here to see you.
Yes, thank you very much. All right. Aster, get down here.
Okay, I'm coming. I don't think I'm a bush.
Maybe she has a
took
lisp.
a lot of time on this, and she'll kind of come in, but like you can tell she's like a little like perturbed, like she tried her best and she's a little worried. She's gonna have to like prune her dress before the big event, apparently.
No, it looks fine.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, are you really trusting somebody that is, you know, in that generation with taste? I mean, really, honestly.
Anyway, and she'll reach into her purse, which actually looks like a big daisy. And she's like,
nice.
okay, so I made up invitations for
And
you know that big party.
Is the event happening right now? What's going on with this? Oh.
Hey, is she handing these out the night of? I feel like she
No.
wouldn't.
That'd be weird.
Okay.
No.
But you're wearing your dress.
You're showcasing the theme.
Yeah,
Oh.
I need to, like, you can't just just put the dress on and go that night. That's no. You have to like wear it, and then apparently I have to adjust it. Like, I'm glad. Actually, this is good.
Yeah,
This is good.
you might want to
Apparently.
move that camellia. You seem to be a little exposed. Just, and if you do you need a, yeah, do you need a coat or something to
What?
wear out?
No, I'm dead, so I don't feel like the cold.
Okay, yeah, no, it wasn't about the cold. It was about modesty. But we're gonna move past this point, and
I can't. I'm a toreador. I gotta
yes,
show
you
them.
are. You do have
Yeah,
to show
fuck.
them. Okay.
Do the hair.
Yeah.
It's the girls. It's a girls' world.
Okay, but also, so you see, the theme is Night Garden.
Yeah.
But also, I'm gonna give you a flower that I think you could probably maybe inspire you, because I think it kind of is you.
Okay, all right. Do I have to actually like wear the flowers,
Oh,
or
it's
can I?
it's a gift. You can do whatever you want with it. And she'll reach like she'll like pick it off her dress.
Oh,
and
okay.
It's this kind of like this dahlia blossom, but it's like yellow, orange, and red. And she
Oh.
says, yeah, so it's like elegance and inner strength and dignity.
I love that. Thank you. And you know I look good in red. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
it's inspiration. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to wear it. I mean, you could wear it. I mean, that'd be cool. But also, like, you just do whatever you have to do business-wise.
Nora's gonna take a picture of it and send it to our personal stylist. Give concept. Here's, I'm just gonna, try to make me not look old this time, please, for the love of God. But nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy.
Were you saying that out loud?
It's voice text, like.
Oh, okay. And then she'll just go like, yeah, no, make her look good. Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
I sent
like
it. Thank
floral,
you.
but
Yeah.
like a botanical theme.
And we definitely.
Did the
it's
text
all,
get that?
It's all good. Did you invite? I mean, of course, this is your blowout event, I'm sure. Did you invite my mother?
Yeah, I invited the prince and his entire court, of course.
Oh yes, of course.
They got them first before you. I'm sorry, but like they have to have them a couple days before, or it's just not a good look.
I mean, I don't know if they have a concept of time anymore, so I completely empathize with this. All right.
Okay, I have to go deliver everybody else's because yours was first.
Yeah, and I have just one last question. How did you get my address?
I premonitioned it.
Oh, okay, awesome. Good to know. All right, well, that's acceptable. But yeah, make sure to avoid I mean, they can't really hear you if you're quiet. If you can get out with that dress on. The upstairs people will try to feed you.
Oh.
If they can't, they usually take their hearing aids out. So
Feed
you can
me to
probably,
what?
They just want to feed you food, and I know that that's just not the best.
Oh, okay. Because I can eat a cookie like Cookie Monster.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's
Just be
yeah.
messy. They never know, and then they never give you food again.
Okay. Yeah. Smart strategy. All right. Well, let me know if there's any hangups. Do you need any help ordering? I'm assuming you've got this under.
I
Yeah.
have to. It's basically a job interview.
Yeah. But if you need any assistance or any management or me to scream at any caterers, I'm happy to help.
Oh, yes. I think on the day of, I'll probably need some official screaming.
Okay, that's good for me. That's wonderful. That'll help me.
Yeah, like after Jenny, you're like, yeah, that's great.
It feels
She's
great.
genuinely happy about this.
Mm.
And so, as Aster leaves for the evening, the elderly couple do stop you on your way out, Aster. They're like, "Oh, my dear sweetie, you look so, like, skinny and pale. Are they feeding you all right where you're living?"
Oh, to Esther?
To Aster.
Yes. Thank you. It's for fashion. I'll eat more after the party. You know how it is.
Oh, okay then. Well, dear little Chia pet, we hope you have a good rest of your evening there.
It just kind of looks like she doesn't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult, because she kind of likes chia pets, but she doesn't want to be one. Thank you,
Lovely
I
girl.
think.
Oh dear, you're just the cutest little thing.
I'm an adult. She walks away.
So you're heading off to Dad's place. Just for shits and giggles, do you want to make a ducks and drive check? Are you wearing your driving gloves?
Well, she has them, but she doesn't know if they go with the outfit, so she just kind of keeps them in the purse. It works the same.
Okay, just for fun, because this could go wrong. And I'll turn in the entire episode as break Aster out of traffic jail.
Oh hell yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
Nora's, you learned a lot watching Nora drive.
Beep beep.
Pretty much just beep beep.
And then she waves when she passes, no matter how dangerous. Thank you.
And Nora's just surprised you're waving with all your fingers.
I'm still learning.
So, Dr. Jackson, how are you spending this evening?
Obviously, it is perfectly legitimate for me to not have to be at work very often anymore, since apparently they give me all of the vacation time I could possibly need.
They don't give you all the vacation time. They just assumed you finally took some.
Oh, okay.
You had a lot built up. You had a lot
Yeah, I
of
probably
PTO.
didn't take any sick days or anything.
No, why would you need to take sick days?
No, the cover identity is much more important than sick days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so not at work. What were you going to say, Michelle? Did you have a suggestion?
I did actually have a suggestion. I will say, Dr. Jackson, your phone rings
Oh, okay.
as a way to start the evening. And it's a masculine voice on the other end of the phone. I just can't get my voice to that level to roleplay it.
Dr. Easter.
Yes, Dr. Easter. I guess you can refer to me by the court title of Merlin. It is nice to meet you. We'll finally get a chance to speak to you one-on-one.
Right.
Morgan
Nice.
gave me this number.
Oh, okay. That explains a little.
Actually, Morgan's little... whatever she
daughter?
wants to call it.
Daughter?
Yes, daughter gave it to me.
Right. Should I take it by the title that you are somehow affiliated with Boston's past?
I am, actually, but I was only a contractor of sorts, since the clan of ours is no longer in the city.
I have evidence to the contrary.
I said clan, not individuals.
Ah.
The individual Tremere have shown interest in the city once more, but there's still a lot that needs to be uncovered. You know, the chantry burning down and all.
Yes, I'd heard. Listen, I've built a new, let's say, facility. I've been spending a lot of time gaining ground around the campus where the old chantry was. And more specifically, I've been clearing out the tunnels under where the old chantry was. Not sure if you were aware, but they had been taken over in your absence.
The Nosferatu.
Oh, you are aware.
I got your number from Morgan. We talk. She spoke highly of you and your accomplishments. She said despite the unusual methods of your success, you were successful nonetheless.
Okay.
Accept the praise for once.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you call to praise me?
Am I not allowed to congratulate you on your achievements?
Sure. Thank you. I appreciate your calling to praise me. Was there anything else, sir?
Oh, there is a part B, but we might need to talk in person.
Okay.
I've been given an invite to a party of sorts. Hopefully I will see you there.
I was really hoping this would turn into a business call. That sounds much better.
Well, you know, technology, how easy it is to break and crack and crumble.
If you say so. What party?
I would have thought that all of Boston's highest kindred would have been invited.
Oh, right. That party. Yes, of course.
Yeah, that one.
Sorry, it was next to my schedule.
Smooth cover.
Hopefully I will see you there. I will be wearing the blue rose.
I'm sorry, did you say robes or rose?
Rose. R-O.
Like the flower.
Yes.
And his wizard hat.
Just, just making sure that I heard you correctly and that you're not... I mean, if you are wearing a rose on your robes, that will make you that much more distinct. I will not be wearing robes. I hope that's okay.
Are you going to be wearing glasses?
How did you know?
Apparently all Tremere have eye problems.
Oh, I don't actually have eye problems. I wear them as part of my disguise.
Well, and regardless, I did see you at the prince's court, so I should be able to pick you out in a crowd.
Excellent.
Dr. Jackson.
Merlin. Thank you.
I will see you then. It's at this point where a little pink Cadillac pulls up like a fairy godmother of sorts with an invite to the ball.
Is there a door that she would knock on?
Oh, it's a pink bug.
Yeah.
The pink bug! Oh, I forgot the Cadillac got replaced with a bug. Yeah, you just hear the...
Shh, Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, you just go... parallel parking like a champ. You somehow also put like the quarters in the parking meter at the same time. Like
yeah.
I'm actually, it would be a gravel parking lot, so it'd be like super dangerous to drift here, which I'm sure is perfect.
Excellent. I want to make as much noise as possible.
Yep. So
Just showers the building with gravel.
Hopefully I won't have to knock. You'll come to the door.
Whew. Yeah, walking outside.
good. Okay.
Oh, Aster, of course.
Hi. Hey, Doctor. Oh, okay. So I've come to bring you something. Don't worry. This is gonna be a big surprise. A big surprise. And she reaches into her purse and she pulls out the invitation and hands it over. It's my party.
Oh. Oh. Thank you. I appreciate the invitation.
Oh, of course. You're coming though, right?
Have you invited a lot of people?
Okay. I mean, I guess define a lot, because this is like, kind of like how maybe I get to be Keeper of Elysium. So, I mean, I kind of have to show off to a certain number of people, but also like a classy number. Not like everybody got an invite, but like the right amount of people. Like a right amount of people who will say no, and the right amount of people who will say yes.
Does it include higher-ups in other cities?
Oh, yeah, I mean, anybody who made sense. Like, you gotta take the shot.
That's fine. I was just curious, and yes, of course I will be there.
Oh, excellent. Oh, wait, okay. So you see the theme, and she'll like tap right at it. Okay, so you see it's like Night Garden. So, I know you do your own fashion. I know you do your own fashion, but I'm gonna give you like an inspiration, think of it as like a sample book or something that you can anyway. And she breaks off this sprig of holly from her dress. Okay, no, listen. So this means evergreen foresight.
You're
and
not
that's
expecting...
you.
Huh?
Yeah. No. Here. Think on this, and she'll just put it on top of the invitation. That's you.
Right.
It's like looking into a mirror, huh?
I will spend much time contemplating this analogy. Thank you.
I mean, it's not that difficult. But I mean, I can explain it to you later if you want.
I'm the evergreen sprig.
A foresight, yeah. You do thinky stuff. You got glasses. If Holly were a person, it'd wear glasses.
Okay, so the theme is garden. That doesn't mean I have to dress like one.
No. So I mean, I don't want to say it's like a test, but it's kind of like how you interpret it. There's probably is a wrong way to dress, but I don't know what it is until I see it.
Right.
Okay, so I'll see you there.
Yes, I will see you there. Thank you.
All right, I'm so busy. I got lots of invitations to give out. And just slide back in the car.
Because this can go wrong. Dex and Draft.
Oh, here we go.
So you're heading off to the practice of Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez.
Oh, crap. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so basically it's 4 with a crit this time. She's really feeling it.
Beep, beep.
She pulls out and does a double donut. And the gravel just misses Dr. Easter. She splits it, so it just... She's like, goodbye, Tulu!
It's the horn. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
What song does the horn play? Because I'm pretty sure you would have gotten a custom horn.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I just feel like it's beep, 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 and it's off a little, so people think you're done, and then there's a couple more. Bup, 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 bup. There's no rhythm to it. It's just enough that you keeps you off.
So, Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez, how are you spending this evening?
How am I spending the evening? Probably just keeping sure all my affairs are in order. I have more responsibilities now.
You do have a lot of responsibilities, Mr. Sheriff. You hear whispers of different situations across the city. There's a little bit of turf war going on right now between the some of the subsets of the clan of the Hikata and the Nosferatu, who have been the underground is ours, and the Hikata are what about no?
How about nah?
The Giovanni have also been the Camarilla have been Really, Nosferatu? How about no? But you are aware that there's some negotiations and peace talks. The Camarilla and the Giovanni are a bit of a united front thanks to your actions as a coterie. Because all of you have successfully made the political connections to prevent a Camarilla Giovanni war.
We did something
Lucretia-
good? What?
Lucretia Giovanni.
Incidentally.
Lucretia Giovanni spoke very highly of your coterie during her initial meetings with the prince, which you as sheriff would have been present for. It's also where Lucretia paid the boon she owed you.
Ooh.
So the specific request that was made by Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez is the pitch black night. It almost tastes like black licorice when she
Oh, of course it does.
grants you this, but it's almost also like spicy, like one of those like little red things you used to pop in your mouth, and the fireballs.
Yeah. Black licorice fireball.
It's a black licorice fireball.
Oh, that sounds awful.
And it's like a tendril of flavor in your mouth as you drink from her, and she's just like, "Yes, child. I see very well that you will adapt to the night, as this is my gift to you." And so forever you will have that shadow in your head. The big bad wolf almost chuckles a bit to itself in there, and the red queen almost gives a hideous laughter. And the white queen is no more in your head, has been corrupted, turned pitch black by oblivion. So you are aware that she spoke of your coterie's efforts to maintain the peace in the city, how all of you were willing to come to the aid of both the Giovanni clan, and along with Morgan, she spoke about how all of you were willing to come to her aid a bit, some persuasion. She didn't mention the blackmail, but
What
she
blackmail?
does mention that she does speak to you all of your individual talents and skills, something that the prince does recognize. And the Giovanni and the Camarilla, due to your efforts, have been willing to compromise a little bit when it comes to tensions. Lucretia's Childer, however, while you recovered the footage to attempt to find them, they were never found. Neither dead, alive, or undead. It also seems like the hospital that you all infiltrated has been is starting to be investigated quite a bit. Yay, things have been changed. So, Dr. Alicia, I'm assuming after you go to your office from a long day of hearing politics, stabbing, politics. It's like board meetings, but board meetings. Like,
Heckin' hate meetings.
it takes a bit to keep yourself focused and just not going crazy. There's a lot of bureaucracy at work here, you're realizing. But eventually, you do make your way back to your office home. You do have like a stack of like mail, like regular paper mail on your desk. Apparently I'm being told the volume's low on my mic. Boo, we're gonna go ahead and fix that. How's that? There we go.
That's good. Yeah.
But, okay. So, as you make your way home, are you accepting patients tonight?
If I had a bunch of meetings, then no.
Okay. So you come home to an empty docket.
Dinah's there.
But waiting for you in the front door is this little pink Volkswagen Bug with the engine revving.
Beep 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 beep. Ba-da-ba-ba. Beep.
Dude, nerd, we're about to do some crime.
I'll approach the bug.
And as I like roll down the window, hey doctor, hey. I have a delivery for you, but it's from me, so it's not like I'm doing it for somebody else. I'm doing it for me. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the car because this doesn't feel right. And she'll get out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll reach into her purse and she'll hand out the invitation. It's my party.
Oh, the Elysium Ball.
Yeah. You coming?
Of course.
Okay. Okay. So, I don't want to be unfair and ask you to do anything extra for the party, but with you being the sheriff and all, I have to take it seriously. And if someone says like maybe breaks the masquerade, I kind of need it dealt with.
Of course, I think that's within my duties regardless, but I will defer to your status as Elysium Keeper, whatever happens.
Thank you, because I just don't think I could, I'd probably be good at like going, hey, stop that, but I don't think I can make somebody stop that. And sometimes you have to make somebody stop that.
Right. I will be your cudgel. I think I need to be, after the crucible of meetings I have been through.
That sounds like a stone cold bummer.
It is.
Oh, okay. I have something like I don't know if this will make. And she takes her dress and she breaks off a bright red poppy. And she goes. Okay, so I don't know if this will make it easier or harder, but like so this is you as a flower, inspiration. As you can tell by the invitation, it's garden themed, and I thought poppies because, well, I'd say what a poppy means, but the meaning always changes with a poppy, but it always means something.
I love it. Thank you so much, Aster.
Oh, of course. I am happy that we are a coterie even though we didn't choose it.
I think at this point we've chosen it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a happy and a sad thought, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you have any questions, just, if you're, like, any fashion, though, I never have to help you with fashion. You are always you. Some of the others, listen, I love them, but, like, also, like, I get a little worried about their I'm really worried about Dr. Easter.
He needs a lot of help.
I know. Okay, I'm glad someone else recognizes it. Okay, so, I'll see you at the party, though maybe before. I know you're busy. Okay, bye. And she'll go back into the car.
Dude, like Dukes of Hazzard back into the car.
She would try to slide over, but one, she's already on the driver's side, so she'd have to slide back, and she's in a flower dress.
Fair.
One more time,
Yeah.
Aster.
Oh boy. Okay, everything's cool. What could happen? What possibly happen?
You're
I live
driving
close
on
to the McDonald's at the Six-Way Hill intersection, just so you know.
the McDonald's at the corner of the six-way intersection.
Okay, so it's a 2. It's not as good, but she's tired, and she's been like.
You do like get a bit nervous when you reach the six.
Yeah. Oh no. There's so many decisions being made at the same time, and at least one of them's the wrong one.
I'm putting it in the chat so we all know, but it's the McDonald's at the hell corner of the six-way intersection.
Right now because I didn't say that right.
McDonald's at the hell corner of the six-way.
That's our T-shirt.
I was literally already typing.
I will make that a t-shirt if people would buy it.
Thank you, Dr. Easter. Perfect.
That's where we live now.
Also,
Forever and
sorry
ever.
that there's fireworks going on right now where I live.
Can't
Like,
hear them.
Listen, they're just celebrating at the hell corner of the six-way intersection.
celebrating at the corner of the 6 health. Fuck.
I ordered a 4-pack of nuggets, but I got 5.
We ordered a 4-pack of fucking.
That's worth fireworks. Oh yeah.
I have been back when I could eat the chicken nuggets. I did get excited one time when I got extra chicken nuggets.
Best.
The
Clown
McDonald's.
magic.
So you're just like, wow, that's the McDonald's. They've got a playpen.
Oh,
They've got a kids fun zone.
okay. They
One
don't
of
like
those
when I hang
pools
out
with,
there.
like, the balls in it.
Playpens are gross.
They don't like when I'm there at night, even if it's like a really good place to get a premonition. Like I feel really comfy with all the bright colors. I'm not invited back.
Surrounded by
You're
clowns
not
and
invited
capitalism.
back to the McDonald's at the hell corner
Yeah.
of the 6-way intersection. That is canon now.
Yeah, not unsupervised.
I mean, you gotta do a lot to get, like, persona non grata from the McDonald's at the hell corner of the
Aster
six-way
will tell you
intersection.
the story someday.
And so, as you were like, oh, I miss that place. As you drive past on your way to Skylar's. Skylar, what are you doing on a normal night at the 6-way intersection?
I'm likely, hustling, pushing some product out.
Hmm.
Gotta be the king of the slumlords one way or another. I'm actually encroaching on somebody else's turf right now. I'm doing some aggressive.
Yeah,
capitalism
you
right
are
now.
actually.
I will say I have officially deputized Skylar, so he has authority.
You do get a knock before Aster shows up, and you just see this blonde-haired girl with a lollipop in her mouth, wearing a hoodie. Her gloves are her gloves are actually off, and you can see that it's actually like bandages. She's got like a variety of band-aids from like. She's got like a Hello Kitty band-aid on like one part of her hand, but like a Pokemon one, like clashing boxes of band-aids.
This isn't a daycare.
Fuck you.
Why are you here?
Because you're encroaching on my turf.
How are you gonna stop me?
By politely but firmly asking you to stop.
I'm going to politely but firmly keep doing it.
Skylar. This is my turf. This is where I take care of my business, and your drugs are getting in the way of that. I was hoping
Sounds
that
like I'm better at you than at this.
it seems like you're an asshat who doesn't know when to quit.
I don't see a reason to stop.
Just listen here. This territory is mine. I take care of the McDonald's at the hell corner of the 6-way intersection.
Fine. You take
And the
care of
Burger King across the street, too.
You take care of that McDonald's and that Burger King. Everything else is mine.
Now, I know you're new to being like the full-blooded vampire, man. You man. I know you're new to this. But I've been around the block a few times. With better people than you.
Is her hoodie up?
Her hoodie is up.
Can I see her eyes?
You go to look at them, and she's wearing sunglasses.
Wow, you're a coward.
No, I'm just not a punk-ass bitch, and I came prepared.
You know, I don't need. That was my peaceful option. The alternative is I drag you off of my doorstep.
Listen here. This is your warning. I'm giving it to you once.
Closing
You think
door.
I can't find more of that stuff?
Just
The
closing
stuff
door.
that can And she just is like, fine. You do hear like the sound of buttons being pushed on a cell phone.
Oh man.
Oh, she's talking to the
Oh,
manager.
I'm a bit worried now.
While
You
we're
guys are
world building, I would
You
like
don't
to
hear
introduce.
her voice or anything. You just hear the buttons being pushed.
Well, meh. I'll go back to my
Mhm.
my little drug den, I guess.
Yep. And then eventually you do hear the revving of a motorcycle as she takes off. And then the little
Beep, beep,
Oh
beep.
God, whose car is breaking down? I'll get up and go check.
and you see this little pink bug just going trying to make its way past the six-way hell corner, the six-way hell intersection.
Beep, 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 beep. Everyone just stop so
I'm
I can go
pointing
through.
at like the spot you can parallel park at. I'm pointing right at it.
Oh, parallel park.
Yep.
Okay. And she just goes straight into it. So it's like perpendicular to the other cars. That'll
Oh,
work.
boy.
It's a bug. It's fine.
Parallel parking at the hell corner of the six-way intersection.
Yeah. No. She perpendicular parks. Thanks.
figure we gotta make
parking
this-
at the six-way intersection.
We gotta make it really bad.
Okay, it'll be fine. And she like gets out. This is important. It's important. And she approaches Skylar. Hey. How's
Hey,
Big-
Cabbage Patch Kid, what's up?
Thank you. Hey, so I gotta invite you to a thing. Wait a second. Okay, let me do this official, cause like, you know, it's respect. And she reaches into her purse and she hands the invitation. Here, I put glitter on it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, okay, so this is the party that I'm throwing, and it's also like important. So are you coming?
Why is it really needed that I be there?
Okay, so I don't know if you understand etiquette, and that's okay. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, but like it like looks bad if like a coterie member doesn't show up to another coterie member's thing that's very, 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 very important.
But what if I'm like, what if I have a sick day? You know,
You're
I get
dead.
sick.
You're dead.
Fuck.
Okay, so and she gets like closer. Okay, so like, let's get real here. Don't you want to come to the party? I mean, it's just a couple hours of your, unlife. I mean, that's not a lot to ask. I mean, I think we've all been. I shot that guy on the roof. You remember that?
How many times did you use that against me?
It's not against you. It was for you to help.
You gotta use that one more time.
I disagree.
I disagree as well. So
Then we agree.
here we are. No?
Okay, so party. I'm gonna kind of need an instant RSVP.
An instant RSVP.
Yeah.
I can't have anything that day at all.
No, absolutely not.
All right. Who's gonna be there? Is Mordred gonna be there? If Mordred's gonna be there, I really don't know if I can make that.
Oh, I mean, yes, but also yes, you're gonna make it. I don't want to pull the coterie card, but I'm pulling the coterie card.
All right, fine. All right, I will be there, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna need a stronger yes, because I heard that I guess, and
I will be there, Aster.
Okay, excellent. And then she reaches her dress and near her shoulder, and she pulls off a daisy, and she said, "Okay, so this is your inspiration for the party, because you can see tap 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 the theme right there. It's like night garden. So here's the thing: the daisy is a common flower, but it also means new beginnings, and you're changing. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's happening."
Why are you just ripping parts of your clothes off?
Apparently it's too bushy. It doesn't read as a garden, so I am editing it on the fly.
That's really weird, Aster. I just want you to know that.
You don't understand my process.
I don't. You're right. Okay. A daisy.
Yeah. It's
Of all the
you.
things you associate a daisy with me.
No, I told you. It's like, they're everywhere, so you're like, eh. But then like also like it's also a flower, and each flower is special and different. You're special and different.
But I sell weed.
But you're like also a vampire that sells weed, and I feel like that is like a fairly unique situation. Also, you ate a guy and are now a different kind.
Well, we don't talk about that. All right, fine. I'll do the daisy. Fuck. Just go. What?
Excellent. She'll like smile. Well handled, Aster. She's like pat herself on the back and head back to the car. I think
Diablerie Club is like a level above Fight Club. We can't talk about it.
Yeah, and then she'll just head back, going like, "Yeah, everyone's coming."
And so, party planning, as always, is a particular task. I ran out of a few words. Party planning is a particular task with its own peculiar set of problems. I wasn't out a lot of few words. For the alliteration. Aster, based on your invite list, you do get some people who RSVP, yes. A few who were unable to make it. One, Remington Reese, was unfortunately unable to make it.
I mean, that was more just her being polite, because, she's still not sure if she likes that guy.
He did send a letter back, just politely declining.
Was it very Tremere-y? Was it like 4 pages to say no?
Did it have letterhead and page numbers at the
bottom? It was just simply due to prior commitments and outstanding business, I unfortunately am not unable to attend this evening. Please accept this gift in lieu of my presence. I will let you know what that gift is later. AKA, I still need to hear back from Corey on what that gift is.
Excellent. I mean, here's the thing. He went up a level when he sent her a gift to make up for it. Oh, okay. All right. He's really rising up the ranks of I don't totally hate him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Carl, can you settle something for me real quick? Do Tremere use APA or Chicago?
Ooh, I guess it depends on where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they fight about it.
There's probably
big
debate in the
contention in the
Chantry.
Tremere camp.
Oh,
It's
God.
debated. It depends on whether you
wild
follow
parties.
Right. If you are from the Austrian Tremere court, then obviously APA.
I actually, being raised in Massachusetts, we were taught APA citation formatting consistently across the state. So I'm saying the Tremere in Boston use APA. Yeah.
I think it's fair to say that Boston is probably of the old school variety. Yep.
Yeah, born and raised in Massachusetts, we learned APA, so that's how it works.
Yeah, because we're clearly Bostonians.
Wait. This is the final episode, so I get to try this once. You park the car in Harvard Yard.
Oh, that's how we get canceled.
That's
Yeah.
We did it.
There we go. Now I did it once. That's what you guys get.
Yeah.
Once.
Thank you, Michelle.
So party planning has its particular set of problems. You decided to go with an elaborate garden theme for this evening. The florists are all ecstatic to have their work showcased with the right incentive, money. Do you decide, what do you want to do for music? Are you gonna have a live band? Are you gonna have a DJ?
Oh, so what she has is, because it's kind of a series of winding paths through different garden areas, there are hidden speakers which change, the music changes as you move through, though occasionally when you turn a corner there's like a small like quartet live music, so you're not even sure if it's live or if it's the speaker until you see a band or not.
Okay then. So you have a maze of melodies. And so, eventually, the night of the party. how does each of you wish to arrive, and when do you wish to arrive? You guys are given a time frame. Let's start with Dr. Jackson. Dr. Jackson, how do you want to arrive?
What a coincidence, because I'd probably arrive right away, like earliest in the night, like a half hour before whatever time it's supposed to begin.
Mhm.
Esther would be there already, and just be like, okay, so not only are you not fashionably late, you are okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you for the invitation. I really appreciate it.
I invited you. You know what though? Okay, I can roll with this. I can roll with this. Okay, but here's the thing, and she'll get like real close to him. You better pull this look off, okay? Because if you embarrass me in front of people, I will end you. And then she'll just like back up and like,
I'm
okay.
a little scared.
Oh, it's fine. I've seen Miami Vice.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about your fashion anymore. And she just like will stop talking.
Right.
You're very early. Maybe you just sit over there alone for a little bit.
All right. I'll be checking on my phone.
Who wants to arrive early or on time?
Oh, I'm coming late.
I'll arrive on time because I'm security.
What about you, Nora?
Technically, I'm security, right?
Nora wanted to show up early to do some help.
Yeah, you're
with,
deputized too.
Yeah, so Nora, you walk out of the party to see this exchange just happened.
Yeah. In my, I actually managed to just go straight when I woke up to get my gown fitted and, get my hair done when there's not very much going on there. She's just not very much into getting her hair done. So yeah, Nora's walking out in this like $4,000 Christian Siriano gown that's like, rad with like these flowers kind of in the very appropriate areas. I think she looks good, but she's like on the phone with whatever random, I think it was like the lighting, Okay, you're going to have to forward me to your manager. Text me that number right now because this is an inadequate situation. We do not have lighting for the full event space. We were promised at least, let me check the numbers here. Was it 200 lights? Oh, geez. Okay. Well, we can compromise, but make sure to just bring over whatever you get done with. If you have any parties or anything, you just go steal them from them and bring them here, right? I don't want to hear any more about it. And if I don't get these lights by midnight, there will be some reckoning to happen. Click. All right. What's going on?
Oh hi, Honor, you look beautiful. Thank you for taking it seriously. And she'll like look over to Dr. Easter.
I think he's taking it seriously if he's going to Hawaii, but
Oh, he's leaving?
Where's the tie?
Just be careful and don't like pick up a tray or anything. People will think you're catering.
Should we give him a tray?
Maybe we should.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah. Give him a
Y'all
little.
doing my man Jackson dirty right now.
I can hear you.
I know.
What's wrong with... You said there was a flower night theme.
Okay, this is my fault because I kind of thought like it was one that was hard to mess up. But no, okay. You know what? Okay, we're fine. Do you have a tie?
Well, yes, I brought a tie.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, let me just... Okay.
Oh.
Just clip that right on there.
I think that might be making it worse, to be honest with you. You might want to burn that. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this was given to me as a what are they called? The Christmas gag gifts? Someone gave me a clip tie, and I didn't think I would ever have a use for it.
You can give it away at the next Christmas gag party. That's great.
You know what?
Are you going to Tommy Bahama's funeral?
You know what? Okay, you know what though? Okay, and maybe it's just because you're more recognizable now. Okay, this is okay. This is
All
okay,
right.
thank you.
She accepts it.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
The tie is better? I
Yeah.
didn't think this was a shirt you wore a tie with.
I mean, you would be wrong then.
I feel like you can
It'll
wear a tie
do.
with anything, though.
Oh my god, y'all.
Specifically
digging his
you,
grave
not the
right
royal
now.
over you.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, don't let us start on you. Just kidding.
I'm saying you look better. It's a compliment. Thank you for coming. You know what? And she'll like walk over and like pat him on the shoulder. You're doing the best you can, and I appreciate that.
Are you running security detail for this evening? I'm sure you've come pre-planned in advance for this, but
I wasn't made aware of any specific thing that I could help with.
Do you want access to it?
Do you have any sort of security?
Yeah. I mean, do you think I wouldn't have security for a party where a lot of, notable kindred were going to be?
I mean, maybe a person at the gate, but I don't see any, like...
Okay, so one,
optic
I'm
run
going to have the
things.
sheriff, okay? And then two, there's like cameras. I don't have any drones, though.
Right. Do you need drones? There's time. That's why I came early.
Can you put a flower on each of the drones?
I can just keep them out of sight.
Okay. That's good. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
All right. Let me make a phone call.
Okay, Nora, this is good. This is good planning. Yes.
yeah, and not to like criticize you in any way possible, but
Because I couldn't handle criticism right now.
Yeah, we're not going to go there, but we definitely need to be concerned about security, and I do think that, making sure that we have something in place, considering what happened last time one of our parties happened, is the top priority. Do you need me to contact anybody to do any kind of security work outside, or are we just going to leave this to our kind?
I think so. And what I would guess, Michelle, is that she definitely did set up some security.
Yeah.
And then knowing that Dr. Easter could kind of fill in the just our coterie controls this particular security, so she has thought of it. She's not explaining it well, but she legit has thought of there's security, then there's our security, and then also the good doctor.
Now, your front for this evening is that it's a charity event for the New England Botanical Society.
Correct.
So, you do have a few humans that are going to be coming that are
Professional?
there's a word.
Perfunctory?
Prolific?
Prolific?
Prolific in the New England botanical scene. The commissioner of the organization will be there, along with a few select choice humans. It's you yourself have selected them because they would have the widest variety for particular palettes of people who might need particular people to munch on.
She puts out a good spread.
Mm-hmm. There's a good smorgasbord of botanists.
Yeah.
Botanists?
Mm.
A smorgasbord of botanists.
Yeah, a smorgasbot. We'll figure it out.
It's like a seed platter.
And so, eventually more and more people start to fan in towards the starting time. A few of the mortals have gotten their drinks, their martinis. To this point that Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez would pull up. How do you wish to arrive at this evening?
Oh, and the grave robber.
Okay, hers pulls up. Aster, are you doing valet parking or it's self-park?
Valet, for sure.
Okay, I feel like she asked Nora. She's like, okay, do you think it should be valet? Like, that's classier?
100%, yes.
Okay, then it's valet.
So, Aster, you pull up in your hearse. And the valet driver's like, the funeral hall's down at few intersections that way, and then you take a left at the the 6-way intersection.
Oh, no, this is for here.
Did somebody die?
They might if you keep questioning me. Just park the hearse.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh, Prophetic.
I might have already died.
Oh no!
I'm choking on him. Choking on a mint.
There is a coffin in the back because that's where I keep my axe.
I'm not gonna ask questions. I've always wanted to drive a hearse.
I want to come running up right around now.
Okay.
Oh, doctor.
Doctor.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Is the back unlocked?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk up to the back door of the hearse and open it
Okay.
and start throwing aside blankets and pulling out drones.
Got a drone cage.
The back is always unlocked because I did have Dr. Jackson install a mechanism that would eject the coffin in case of a pursuit.
Because you're being pursued.
Coffin to the face. Weren't expecting that, were you?
Coffin to
Chase
the
me
face.
now.
So yes, Dr. Jackson, you do pull out your drones.
Woo. Okay. I'm gonna start putting them together, wiring them up.
Mhm.
Woo, send one up. Put it together, wire it up. Woo, send one up.
Do you ever combine them into a single super drone?
Oh yeah, you do that with programming. Have you never seen what they do with laser light shows with drones? It's amazing.
No, the strobe effects cause me difficulty, so I avoid them.
Oh. Well, maybe I can show you something on a smaller scale. I'll work on it. Not tonight.
Do you put 5 of them together to make one that has legs? I think they call it a Voltronio.
Oh, Voltron, like the 80s cartoon. I remember that one. No.
Oh.
No, I don't. For one thing, they're not tigers. Okay.
Crack security team.
I will say Dr. Easter and I match because I'm wearing that like very classic white and blue Alice dress.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Good choice of clothing.
We
I
match.
guess this is the security staff clothes.
For us
Wow,
anyway.
that's
I doubt
weird.
Skylar followed uniform.
We can only hope he has taste. Woo.
Well, he's got in the taste. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk about that.
More and more people start fanning in. A few of the high prolific kindred in town. You see a woman with pink and brown hair taking selfies, and she's like, OMG, yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, here I am over at the Botanical Society gathering held by Aster Bell. It is like 10 out of 10 stars right now. The evening's just getting started, but I'll fill you guys in on my review. You can check out my blog, gingervite.com. Please don't go to that site. I don't know if it's a real site or not.
Can make no guarantees.
I
Someday
don't
we'll
want-
buy the domain.
And this party is already off to like the decor is like top notch, and I can't tell if like they're doing a live band style or if it's like a speaker style. Like the music here is so crisp. And that's it. Ginger Vite signing off. Bye. And you'll see like there's a few members of the press doing pictures of people walking in, covering it for like local news articles for the public interest sections of the paper. And various high prolific kindred, some of the high prolific humans from different things. Nor you'll recognize a few of them from various conferences and conventions you've been to. Some of them have actually been on your palette before.
Lovely.
Among the high prolific kindred, of course, the prince makes an appearance. However, he appears fashionably late into the evening. Alongside, on his arm of sorts is Guinevere, as she is sort of meandering around, pointing to different things and commenting on them. You can ask her, looking at her face, you can tell she's very pleased with everything. And is also explaining some of the technology aspects of what's going on with the speakers, because Prince Quentin King the Fourth is just like, the music is coming from here, but it's also coming from there, and it's there, and there, and he looks a bit confused but she's explaining it.
I followed the music and found a band over there, but I followed the music and found a rock over here.
Exactly.
Large rock.
If I catch the prince's eye, I'll just mouth Tremere shit.
Ah.
Skylar, the evening is loud, with the music, the chatting, the socialites, all getting their pictures taken by the press, different flowery locations that are leading into this place. How do you arrive?
So, I figured, I would use that to relieve that hunger I had a little bit earlier.
So you do get a case of the munchies.
Yeah, about that. I hotbox on the way over.
Noted.
Yeah. And so when I'm there, I have a fresh meal, and then I go. Smelling great.
You smell of the green leaf.
Exactly.
It's botanical, so I guess it's on theme.
I guess so.
Is he wearing it?
He has like a
kinda.
trail of smell.
It's like a.
Are you wearing like that pine car freshener as a necklace?
Oh god.
OJ Northern Lights.
Oh man, hell yeah.
So the smell of car freshener and the good herb roll up.
The good herb. Yep.
The good herb.
Wow.
Make their way into, because Boston, it's legal.
I mean, we're vampires, so who cares?
Yeah, everyone knows you get the goodest herb at the
Good.
McDonald's at the hell corner of the Six-Way intersection.
You buy it from Mordred, or she'll bust your kneecaps. So
Bring it.
No, it's legal. You just get it from McDonald's.
Yeah, true.
you get it from. My face hurts from smiling too much.
To expand on that world building,
Oh my
we
God.
have established that there is the McDonald's, there is the
Yes.
Burger King that is neutral territory, and
Yes.
then there's an abandoned Arby's, and the parking lot is where the honor duels occur.
Yes,
Yeah.
down the street.
That Arby's is haunted.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
we're expanding on the lore of the Hell Corner.
Yeah, the Arby's parking lot is like our equivalent to the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is spoken, so shall it be.
I
And
think the
so-
prince will dig it. It seems like his kind of thing.
First rule of Arby's: nobody talks about the Arby's.
Having a designated dueling Arby's does sound like his kind of thing, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Designated dueling
Dueling
Arby's.
Arby's.
On brand for the Trash Fire
Yeah.
Coterie right now.
Hell yeah.
And it doesn't get hosed down, so there's just brown spots on the pavement.
Arby's, you are the meat.
You are the meat.
No. No.
Where's the beef? Wait.
Perfect spot, actually. We dissolved into this to take a break.
Oh,
Not
gosh.
a little.
How would we feel about taking a break?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is perfect.
Perfect.
So, come back in 15 minutes where we're more serious.
Thanks for everyone for watching.
Thank you, everyone, for
We'll
watching
see you in a bit.
so far.
See you in a bit.
Putting up with us.
Thank you for putting up with us. In the world building of the McDonald's at the hell corner of the Six-Way intersection.
I'm not
Did it.
gonna have this tie when I get back.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Guess we'll be
Let me
missing
know
one
when
person
we're
at the
on
party.
break. if this is timed correctly, and I hope it is, then you're hearing my voice right now. And we're back to Boston by Night, the season finale of this Vampire the Masquerade V5 playthrough here on the Onyx Path channel. Once again, we've got the usual announcements, which I'm totally prepared for and have not just had to quickly pull it up. We have congrats to Onyx Path for fulfilling their Ghost Hunter Kickstarter. Those of you who backed it like myself, I'm super excited to see what's in store. I haven't taken a peek at the manuscript yet, but I'm really excited to see how they decide to balance ghost hunting with the different splats. And Frostlands of, and Dr. Jackson can tell me if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly, Fienrilik?
You don't have to put 2 syllables on the beginning. It's Fenrilik is, yeah, it's close enough.
Fenrilik?
Yeah.
Fenrilik. Okay,
What
I have a hard time with words sometimes because of the way my brain is. So sometimes I need to clap it out. I'm weird. It's just life. So, Frostlands of Fenrilik is currently available via Slayerkean Vault on DriveThruRPG, and you can go ahead and check that out, as well as other fan and community created content for this setting. It's really exciting. I hear that someone's gonna be on a stream for this game.
Yes.
No idea who.
It will not be on the Onyx Path channel. It will be on the We Are Nerdsmith channel.
I mean, yeah, if someone were to be doing that, it would be totally on the Nerdsmith channel. Hopefully I've angled this right so I'm actually looking at Carl. I think I did it right.
Mm-hmm.
And so, where we last left off, our coterie has just arrived or has been present at Astor's Into the Garden party. The music, the swell of the violins and cellos of music fills the air, both in speaker and in live musician form. Various esteemed members of Kindred Society are present. There's also, like, occasionally for those of you who have a high, just natural wits and awareness rolls, you'll occasionally, like, hear the bzz of, like, a drone that's just stealthily moving about and doing its business. Security detail is very high tonight. The last person to arrive, Skylar, arrives smelling of air fresheners and the good herb as the photographers trying to get pictures of the prolific people for their special interest columns are snapping pictures away, having a black. Occasionally you hear the questions of, who are you wearing tonight? Excuse me, who are you wearing that? Yes. Yes, how do you feel like this benefit will help the botanical set? Like, questions being fired at the people walking by. Skylar, do you enter normally?
Yeah, I'll come in through the front area where people are being interviewed. Absolutely.
Yep. And so, Skylar, you do hear people just being like, over this way. They don't quite know your name, but they figured if you had an invite, you must be important.
Anyone who, like, I'll come over to take a picture just to be polite for Astra's sake, but if they start blaring questions at me, I'm going to dread gaze them.
God damn it, making me open up my book.
Love you.
Love you too. Dread gaze is a power under which discipline?
Presence.
Yep, and I will need you to roll your charisma and presence. I have a spreadsheet for that.
Do you? That's awesome. Oh, okay. I get it now. It's been a while since I've rolled a die. 3 successes.
Okay, And so they need to roll the composure and resolve. I was just double checking the ruling to see if mortals could resist. And they can. And I'll give them a 5 die pool. Ooh, so yeah. They're just like, the fuck this. Like something about this makes them afraid of you.
Good.
And hello, first masquerade violation of the night.
How? What? I'm just scaring some people. It's fine.
You have to deal with you get to deal with Aster now. Like that's not on me. It's on you.
Oh, could she have seen that?
I'm pretty sure somebody would have let you know.
Oh, okay.
No, Dr. Alicia, do you let Dr. Alicia or Dr. Jackson? Do you let Aster know?
I mean, personally, I don't think Easter thinks that was in any way inappropriate. So, yeah, probably not.
Alicia's not gonna narc on her deputy.
Okay.
I will make a note of this. But yes, this evening has been declared an Elysium of sorts by the prince.
I wasn't
Rules.
inside yet.
Yep. Rules of Elysium. Don't be a dick. Is the big one. No, really, the rules of Elysium are simple. Don't use your hide your fangs, hide your bodies, hide your powers. Don't attack others. Watch Star Wars. Nope. Sorry, wrong list. Aster, the evening to you is going off without a hitch.
Okay.
People are enjoying themselves. You'll see occasionally the off-chance mortal being led away into some of the Venus flytrap displays.
Yeah. There's also a couple kind of tent cabana areas, both for VIP and for privacy, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say Aster's walking around, she's just kind of making the rounds.
Mm-hmm. Morgan Le Fay is there. You'll see that she has an adornment of black roses on her. Mordred is also there. She did not dress up at all, but you'll see that she has a haphazard dandelion in her hair.
Aster will approach and just thank you for coming to my party.
Oh, Aster, you know I wouldn't miss something like this for the world.
That means a lot, considering the beginning of our relationship.
As a lot of relationships are nowadays, the rocky beginnings lead to something beautiful.
I mean, that's a thing to call blackmail, yes. But I guess it worked out, so it's white mail. I don't know what the opposite of blackmail is.
A blessing in disguise.
Huh. Okay, yes. I like thinking of it that way, so I will.
And I assume everything has been taken care of for tonight?
Yes. Yes, I think I think it's going well.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will. And she's like, no, she's going to build her confidence back up. Yes, we will see. Mordred, thanks for making an effort. And she points to the dandelion.
He didn't say it couldn't be a weed.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Did that come across sarcastic? No, thank you for the effort. I am all about wildflowers and weeds.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, don't tell that, but roses are kind of played out and boring.
I mean, I've met a lot of roses. They are played out and boring.
I like you. We agree on this.
I tolerate your existence.
Yeah.
You did throw a drink on that girl.
I did.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was, right? And I think the video's still like racking up views. Oh yeah, but then they thought I killed her. Wow, that got complicated quick.
Yeah, the video they made me take the video down. It sucks.
Do you still have a copy though?
I mean, a certain website that begins with a P might have it. Apparently, they enjoy putting misleading titles on innocent videos.
Oh, how would I ever know about that?
Apparently, girl gets drenched, gets a lot of views.
Okay, you know what? We should collab sometime. I like your style.
They told me not to re-upload it on YouTube. I figured I'd put it in a place they wouldn't check.
Yeah, except for I think that's a place a lot of people check. But that's hilarious.
Regardless, I'm just bored. You can see like she's playing Candy Crush on her phone.
I don't like that my party's boring. I'll see if I can liven it up, okay?
Cool.
Okay.
Just come get eat Skylar. That'll make it fun.
I should go. Okay. And say goodbye. And then two more. Thank you again for gracing us with your presence.
As one does properly in Elysium, I guess.
Yes. And she'll kind of like do like a little curtsy bow and leave. And continue her like rounds.
Mm-hmm. So. Any, mini, money. Does anyone have any business they want to handle at Elysium?
We find it in a corner and wallflowering, baby.
There are a lot of flowers on the wall. Yes, Dr. Jackson?
I'm looking for someone wearing a blue rose.
You do find someone wearing a blue rose. He is wearing it as a front of his jacket. It's a graying man with an older looking face. You do recognize him from multiple sightings throughout the past few months.
Okay.
He
The
was
one that you were referring to as the gray fox looking gentleman?
Yes, the gray fox looking gentleman who could potentially be a witcher if this was a different universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he does notice you approaching, takes a look at your outfit, but remains a stoic face.
Blue flower. Yeah, see? Theme.
I was told you were unique, but did not understand the gravity of the language being used.
Okay.
So.
Should I feel insulted? I feel a little insulted.
Feel however you wish.
Okay, so the compliment phase is over. Good to know.
If your outfit was worthy of a compliment, I would grant you one. I will grant you this. It is very unique.
Wouldn't want to get lost in a crowd.
No.
Speaking of which, glad you found your way here.
The drivers around here have been very suitable to my needs.
Okay, good. Where are you staying, if I could ask? Do you have someplace secure for the evening? For the morning?
I have been staying at a private location, courtesy of the prince.
All right.
He had granted me a little sanctuary of sorts for as long as I'm going to be in town, because as we both know, the chantry's gone.
Yeah, about that. There's a new chantry just waiting for a ribbon cutting.
And
I've been working on it for weeks.
And you're stating that as if you wish for what?
Well, it doesn't make much sense for me to have like an official grand opening by myself. So I was wondering if you might want to invite some of the Tremere who maybe miss living in Boston. See if they would be interested in seeing, all the city progress.
I know some of them do miss Harvard. They miss the city streets. Salem only gets busy during October, and the season's over now.
I assume some of them had to cut ties with a lot of the what is the word? The scholar types.
The academia.
Thank you. The academia.
Yes, the academia.
Well, this might be a chance to revisit them. For some of your friends, this might be an opportunity to reopen closed doors. And I thought that might be worth something.
Indeed it might. And how could you ensure the safety of our kind within your walls?
The same way that I got rid of the Nosferatu under the walls.
How did you?
Security. Carefully placed PA system. A lot of gasoline.
Drone bombs.
And drones.
A lot of these are the modern day concepts that a lot of the older kind may not understand.
Oh yeah, I noticed. Yeah, the prince who still seems to think he's in England, yeah, he doesn't seem to understand what a phone is. There's definitely a language barrier with a certain generation of kindred.
And as the king believes, we all facilitate that transition.
Okay.
I would not be one to put to question what the prince believes.
So here's the thing. I've already started working on putting wards up around the new building. I would love if you would like to come give them an inspection. And if they are to your liking by the old world standards, then perhaps that will forgive the fact that the majority of my brute force is by the new way.
I believe we could come to a compromise between the new and the old. For now, I shall correspond back with Salem and see if anyone are willing to give it a test run of sorts.
Oh. You mean like test my defenses?
A test run of your defenses, as well as a test run of your chantry.
Ah.
It
Well,
will
it's
be,
not... sorry, go ahead.
It will be unaccredited.
I'm sorry?
An
do you mean?
unaccredited chantry. Pending this trial period. And if things were to go smoothly, and up to the standards of those higher up in the pyramid, we could consider doing further business.
Right.
I could, eventually, pending this trial period, I might have some people from LA interested in coming over.
Do you have anyone in particular in mind?
Have you heard of someone by the name of Strauss?
I think there was a fella passing through here recently that mentioned him, but no, I don't know him.
He is a, very old ways Tremere. Who
All right.
might be interested in seeing what you can do.
So here's the deal. You can feel free to pen test my defenses. I will warn you up front that I am not well stocked in those devices of academia. There is not a library. There is a laboratory, but right now it mostly has electronics in it.
Mm-hmm.
I can very easily move in quite a bit of medical gear if a medical laboratory is something they would be interested in. I am familiar with the old sciences, but I will be defending it with new sciences. I will be using what our prince calls technomancy.
Then technomancy on, Dr. Jackson Easter.
Do you think under those terms you could sell it to these older Tremere?
I will do what is best once I have seen this for myself.
And do you think there's any chance once I have met this challenge and have gotten this accreditation that they will agree I am in charge of it?
As a dean, one would be in charge of your facilities, but there will always be oversight.
No. See, I'm asking to be appointed as regent of the Chantry of Boston that I'm building.
Of course, I can understand what you desire. And I hope that you will understand that such a title will not come lightly. However, should things prove successful, I believe Regency is not off the table. However, like I said, this technomancy of yours is new and requires supervision of those of the old ways to understand. I hope you do not mind if people observe.
Question, hypothetically. If I'm the only Tremere currently living in Boston, and as far as I can tell, now I am, other than you with guest rights in a haven you don't own, what's to stop me from just claiming Regency?
The swarm of Tremere in Salem that would come in and swiftly deal with that impudence and what's the word for it? Distasteful display.
And how would they come into my chantry?
Probably through some of the old ways. You would be surprised at what the old ways can do.
You're probably right there. I'm sure I would be surprised.
I would not go about declaring yourself something without the permission of the higher ups in the pyramid.
I was just thinking, that would serve two purposes. It would both state my intention very clearly, and it would give them proper motivation for this defense test of theirs.
I would not recommend it. Dr. Jackson. The old ways have been the old ways for hundreds of years, if not thousands.
Okay.
As long as Clan Tremere has been, so has the pyramid. We look up to our elders who provide for us, and also make sure dangerous magics, or in your case, dangerous technomancies, are not presented.
Oh.
So, I hope you understand why your elders would be uneasy about technomancy and would wish to observe it for themselves and intervene should something extremely dangerous be put into play.
Right.
For example, there were the times of the interventions about the creations of gargoyles. Dangerous magic.
Okay.
I hope you understand now where we are.
Yeah, you're worried I'm making gargoyles?
The technomancy is the unknown. The unknown must be supervised. It's pretty simple as that, Doctor.
All right. So in my circles, we call that sort of technomancy artificial intelligence, and I am not doing anything like that. I'm simply writing some very sophisticated programming.
Then I hope you would understand that some of the elders would want to see such a thing and make sure to understand the scale of the danger it could possess.
Right.
That is why I suggested a trial period, and since you would be the highest ranking Tremere in the region, should things go smoothly, I wouldn't see why Regency wouldn't be off the table. But it wouldn't be until the elders would understand the gravity of what you are doing.
Okay. You said some words there I like. I think we can keep talking.
Simply put, like I said, the elders only need to observe and intervene should something prove too dangerous. They will not assist you or aid you in any way. They will not hinder you in any way unless the previous terms have been met of something being too dangerous or on risk of breaking the Masquerade.
And that decision is in their hands and not in mine.
We would hope that you would stop it before it got to be that state, but should the need to intervene arise, there would be people here who are qualified.
All right. Yep, that sounds no different than the experience I've had so far.
Are we agreed?
I continue carrying on exactly like normal, and I also invite you guys to come test my defenses. And if you approve, you might grant me some title that is meaningless in a city where I'm the only Tremere? Sure, yeah, I agree.
If there is a new chantry in Boston and a regent, other Tremere will come.
That's what I'm trying to do, yes.
Yes. And we would not want to send young fledglings into the halls of a place where drones could decapitate someone at a moment's notice.
Do you know what a drone is? Like, have you seen one? They don't really decapitate people.
It's not like what the Schwarzenegger film is like.
No. What? No. Is that... Please ignore Hollywood.
But I thought the drones were all Australian.
What? Do you think it's short for something? What are you saying?
Like the drones, you know, like the walking men that are made of metal.
Oh, good grief. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. No. Would you like a brief demonstration of what a defensive drone is?
I would be delighted to see such a thing. Meanwhile, let's see here. I would say Dr. Alicia and Skylar are making the rounds, trying to make sure things are not decapitating people. Nora, you do see your mom at various points in this maze. Sometimes she's with the prince, sometimes she's not with the prince.
I'm going to wait until she's not with the prince and corner her then.
Oh, Nora.
How are you doing this fine evening? Are you enjoying this party?
The atmosphere here is not like one I've seen in many years, Nora.
Good. So, I know we haven't been able to catch up considering everything that's been going on recently, and you're busy, I'm busy. Have you sufficiently recovered from the stress of the past few months?
You never really do fully recover from things.
True, but there's always a spa day.
I haven't had a spa day in many years.
I can hook you up. There's a night service. Quick question for you. temperature read on certain scenarios. What do you think about the newest member of my coterie?
Which one?
Are you not familiar with them? Having witnessed Gregory's end?
Oh, I didn't know which member of your coterie you were speaking of. Are you talking about Skylar?
Yes, of course.
The courts have kept the condition of Skylar very hush-hush.
Of course.
His prior condition, very hush-hush.
I consider this more of clan business. I want to understand if there's a problem with him, from your perspective.
Besides the obvious.
I'm
The
perfect. What are you talking
robbery,
about?
The drug running. I mean, that's kosher, I think, but
Times have changed, Nora. Many, many moons ago, I was fighting alongside many a different type of Ventru, protecting the streets of Boston. And many moons ago, I myself was being crowned a primogen, given the title Guinevere. And many moons ago, I saw a rising star in the tech industry, someone who I believed was worthy of this gift.
and I appreciate that you have seen my worth, but I do have to say, I'm watching everyone around me promoted, and I feel like I'm in need of an opportunity to prove myself that is maybe not necessarily aligned with my coterie, but with my clan. Something that I can do to assist.
There is something I have, actually. And she's going to lean in and whisper it in your ear. And I will message you what she whispers. Do you prefer the Discord or the Twitter?
Either way is fine.
Trying to do multiple things at the same time.
Nora will definitely say that she's not concerned about Skylar being a problem. She's more concerned just that.
You can direct message in this chat, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would have been the smart thing.
You're doing great. Plus, I love that, like, the problem over my coterie, and she's like, be more specific.
Yeah.
I said the newest member, and I feel like that is the most appropriate terminology.
It was very like, you know, neutral. Like, I'm not gonna say anything, but you know who I mean. And she's like,
yeah.
Who's the newest member of the coterie?
Really good question, actually.
Look,
I
like,
think we all came together.
Technically, I jumped on the back of the van after everyone was already in the van.
Oh.
I can't spell, so that's what she
That's
whispers.
perfectly fine. Thank you.
Skylar will always be the new guy because he was slightly later
Right.
than the rest. And the new guy over there.
And Guinevere just simply says, there are some things that one, while in the member of the court, can't do. Which is why I leave some of this to you.
Well, I appreciate your trust in me, and hopefully things will look brighter.
Hopefully not too bright.
Well, yeah, you get what I mean.
My darling dearest Nora. Know that soon, this city will be in the need of some younger blood. And I wouldn't be more prouder to have my own child be that.
Thank you.
I might depart town soon.
Where are you headed?
I do not know. But when a kindred gets to a certain age, something happens. I do not know how long the old blood can fight it off.
Well, I'm always here if you need me, including if you need a quick exit. I'm happy to help arrange that in a way that is discreet and gets you to where you need to go.
I appreciate that. There is a reason why Quentin's son is in charge now. And a reason why a lot of the older blood is gone. The night belongs to the new blood. My time's almost up. He'll need a new Gwen.
How has your experience been with the prince as Gwyn for as long as you've borne it?
For as long as I've borne the title of Guinevere. It has been a relationship of doting affection, one might say.
Of course.
He treats his court kindly, and we treat him kindly as well. His particular ailments, we do our best not to disrupt but guide. For it is really the primogens that hold the power.
Understandably. I think that arrangement works well, so I will happily do as you ask. Thank you so much for your trust in me, as always. Enjoy, and also let me know if there are any disturbances that you witness this evening. We do have really good security, but I always want to be sure.
I appreciate that, Nora. And she leans in and she gives you a little kiss on the forehead. Like a motherly, affectionate type of...
Nora's very awkwardly, but very acceptingly taking it.
I'm proud of you. And you look lovely tonight.
Thank you. I got a stylist after your last suggestion. I know I'm not very good at this, so you look wonderful as well.
And you'll see that she's adorned with variety of wild, like exotic type of flowers. And they're all different shades of blue.
Nice.
Some of them seem to be hand painted or hand sewn with like crystals in it. Oh, this whole thing, I fetched it from the closet.
You'll have to let me raid that someday. Well, not really, but
One of these days, you'll come back to the penthouse.
Sure, absolutely.
Feel free to bring your friends sometime too. They would enjoy it.
Oh, interesting. Of course. I'm sure they would be very flattered to know that you're thinking of them.
I honestly thought she was about to make a crack at Easter's wardrobe.
We already have.
I'm sorry, was that dear?
Never mind. It's just sometimes
yeah, sorry about that.
Oh shit.
Oh, good evening, Miss Vandermeer.
Good evening, Mom. Now that I know that you're listening in,
Oh, yep, sorry.
yeah. I've been thinking a little bit about the strategy that we had, kind of in terms of anticipating possibilities despite the recent lack of a mortal enemy. I do think that this is an opportunity to check and see if there's anything that might lead us to understand more what happened that evening before Elysium.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. In fact, I think that's how I'm going to cash in my boon with our new friend.
Oh, lovely. Okay, well, I don't know who your new friend is, but I'm sure they're wonderful.
Oh, you do. Miss Giovanni.
Oh.
She seems like the most likely to know any information about what it was that was happening at the museum.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. All right. Well, I'll leave you to that.
Confirm that it's, it's their power.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but be on extra guard, of course, if there's any strange shadow thingies, or just let us know right away, please. Just in case. Thank you.
So, let's see here, Skylar. You do see everyone's while making the rounds. You do see like few familiar faces. Lucretia with Isabel is actually present. You see Isabel just gently like petting the flowers.
Speak of the devil.
Did I punch her?
You did punch her.
I did punch her.
You did punch her.
That's how I know her.
That's how. You see the prince occasionally with Guinevere by his side as they are exploring the different biomes in this center. You do eventually see a hat just in the air, just.
I'll go towards it. I don't know what that means.
You do get a text message that says,
Oh,
"Alert,
that.
possible breach on the south wall, grid 4."
And on the alert text message, there's a picture of Easter's hat.
Yeah,
And you all get a picture of Easter's hat.
I'll text back into it. How do I know what grid's what?
It's on the map I provided.
Oh, I was supposed to read that?
No one ever looks at my memos.
Yeah.
It's fine. I've got it. I was testing anyway. It's fine. If you get another text, pay attention. That was South Grid 4, by the way.
Yeah, just tell me where to go.
Yep, no problem.
And
I'll text Dr. Easterbag a picture of a bishop and just say Q7.
Sank my battleship.
Dr. Alicia, while you're making the rounds, being the big important sheriff, you see some people like respectfully bow to you. Others sort of like clear the way because they're like, oh, there must be a business. Some of them hide into various corners of the rooms. Others go into the private cabanas. Those who aren't avoiding you are very polite. You don't seem to see any shenanigans. It seems to be just a nice little party. Particular Malkavians of note besides the prince. You will know that there is a few people buzzing around in the network. Eventually, you do hear a voice that's just like, it's a voice you don't recognize up front, but it's a bit of a buzzing in the network of just, oh, dear Alice, what on earth are you doing here tonight?
If I don't recognize it on the surface, I know that it's not one of mine, but it's from the cobweb.
Right.
Okay.
And if you were to turn around, do you turn towards the voice? Do you try to communicate at all?
I definitely turn to look around first, but it's that very like obvious awkward Malkavian turn. It's like tilt the head 45 degrees and like pivot on one heel like a full 360.
Mm-hmm. And this voice actually belongs to a person in the room. He looks to be a bit older, has gray hair, a bit of a longer face, and he has this very soothing, calming voice. And it's just like, Alice, dear, what are you doing here tonight?
I'm at the tea party, but I'm working, so I'm not supposed to be having tea right now.
Oh, silly girl. I haven't been much for the city in quite some time, but apparently something has called me here tonight. You'll see that other people are walking past this person and don't see them.
Yeah, I think it reaches a point where like Alicia like hyper focuses on this individual, so she's probably like entirely unaware of anybody else walking by.
So, once again, what are you doing here tonight?
I think in like almost a very really whimsical way, she's going to shuffle close very quickly and kind of lean in and go, "Am I supposed to be finding out why you're here?"
I don't think that's the case, silly girl. I normally do not go to the East Coast. I've only been here, I would say, a couple of times. Last time I was here was a party. The party didn't go well, of course. Had to flee the city, actually.
Oh, did you stay too late, or were you late for somewhere else?
One like myself is never late or early. But it seems that the welcome was worn out. And like I said, I was forced to flee. Along with a group of like-minded individuals.
Oh, I see. So what brings you back? Were
What
you invited
does-
too?
I only heard a little bit about what was going on, but running a barony in California is dreadfully boring from time to time, but I get entertainment.
Oh, so you're a baron. Have you met the king?
Yes.
I don't know if the king is fond of barons.
I've met plenty of kings before who wear different crowns on their heads. Please call me Jonathan.
All right then, Jonathan.
Last time I was here, there was a Giovanni party, actually. Dreadfully chaotic.
Oh, the sort of party that to raise the dead?
Almost. It's really an interesting sight here, though. It seems the network has been buzzing a lot lately, and you must be one of Malkal's chosen.
I think there's just a slight mile and very vigorous nodding.
I cannot wait to see great things from you, Dr. Alicia. My Alice. Well, an Alice, not my Alice, but still an Alice nonetheless.
And Alice, not the Alice.
An Alice, not my Alice.
You should tell your Alice to stay away. There can only be one in one place.
I mean, my Alice has made her mark. I do hope that whatever omen this may be from Malkalf of us meeting like this, it must be grand. And
Can
with
I-
that,
I was gonna. Did they disappear or
it's someone walks through them
spoopy?
and they're gone. To anyone who is paying attention or any drones, Dr. Alicia looks like they were just talking to themselves. But like also like moving around giddily.
Can I do an insight to see if I got anything else from them?
Go right ahead.
When you say moving around giddily, do you mean like hopping back and forth talking to herself?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Alicia, how do you describe the giddy?
It's definitely like that very. It's very whimsical, very childish type of bouncing.
I was just wondering if we can visually see that you are both people in the conversation.
Not
Have
acting
used
like not acting like both people, but definitely like very one-sided on her part.
I had used the Malkavian network and some session -1 plot.
Don't know
So
anything
that's
about
8 on a
Jonathan.
double crit?
It's an 8 on double crit. You could tell that Jonathan was being extremely like straightforward when he was speaking. He did not understand the reason for the connection, I believe, but he knows that he believes fondly about Malkal's will, and that if it was Malkal's will for the two of you to connect, then that's how it happened.
Oh, definitely gonna need more wine.
All right.
The cobweb, baby.
There's nothing to worry about. This is real chill. I have no outside knowledge of this.
All right. I'll tuck
Just
that
another day
away
in the neighborhood.
in the
Yeah.
mental filing cabinet and get down to business
Mm-hmm.
to defeat the Huns.
Yes. What you can glean from that is that Jonathan genuinely believes that something about you has intrigued the will of Malkalv, the original Malkavian.
Moon Daddy, as one would say.
Moon Daddy. Sure. Moon Daddy. Skylar.
Hi again.
Would you have any business with anyone here? Or are you looking for anyone in particular?
I mean, I'm not avoiding anyone is
Mhm.
probably a better thing to say here. Like, if Mordred's there, I will walk right past Mordred. I don't give a fuck. I will walk past anyone that I may have beef with me. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. You're in Elysium. And Elysium means they should not be able to harm you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus, beef is for Arby's.
Plus, beef is for Arby's, and that's where we go to the parking lot.
Designated dueling parking lot.
It's been written down in the Codex, which is like a greasy napkin from the McDonald's. All beef is settled at the Arby's. Excuse me, the combo Arby's Denny's.
Yeah, it's very important.
We just keep devolving back into that hell corner. That hell corner deserves its own chronicle now.
It's meant to be ours.
Can we play a changeling game that's in that hell corner?
I own Changeling the 20th. Oh dear God, do we have to do a change?
We got to do a
Villains in
crossover.
Berkshire County, Changelings on the hell corner, Wraith at the hell corner. Just do all of them.
We're working on like an expanded universe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We're gonna have the Boston by Night
We can
cinematic
call it-
universe.
We can call it Boston by Day.
I love.
And the race is Boston by Limbo.
Ah!
You know, Morgan sees you. She doesn't. Her face is very neutral. Mordred sees you. She gives you the bird.
Mm-hmm. I return the favor.
You'll see that like her fingernail actually has like a little Twitter bird on it.
What the fuck?
They're
I don't
flirting.
get it.
Why? I'm like, they're flirting. What?
It's how they do. Like I feel like Aster would be like, "Aw, oh, what if my party brought them together?"
I hope I hear Aster going aw, so
You
I
do
can
hear
turn
that
the
in the
birds
call.
back on her. Like,
Oh
you do.
no! Save that for her. You're doing great. Don't save that. You don't have to waste your charms on me.
I'm not listening.
keep
to it.
going. I try to get lost in the maze. I don't want to be part of this anymore.
You do end up finding yourself getting lost in the maze. Servers are serving out dishes. Kindred are talking to Kindred, talking to humans, and taking humans to private locations to indulge on humans. You do start to see some shiftiness going on. Someone is starting to, you notice that like one of the bartenders is starting to slip stuff around. Little, tiny little Ziploc baggies, like this size with like singular pills in them.
To kindred and non-kindred alike,
Did kindred and not kindred alike?
I will gladly approach said bar, put my hand down. Give me one.
Yes, sir. What we have on the menu tonight, we have a variety of cocktails, alcoholic beverages, straight drinks, and bottles.
I want the baggie.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
I will start moving my way around the bar.
The bar is like a little island. It's got like different like flowers assorted all around it.
I'm gonna get to his side of the bar, and I want to get right up to him.
Mhm.
I want the baggie, glaring directly into his eyes, hoping to intimidate him.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is he a human or somebody contract?
As far as you can tell, he's human.
Okay, let me get the showrunner here, and we'll have a nice long talk. Somewhere quiet. If you're not willing to give me one of these baggies.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Okay. He'll reach for his phone to call Alicia and Aster.
Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, phone call.
Hello?
Hey guys, I think we have a problem.
Where is it? Where is it? Tell me exactly where it is right now.
Bar here.
Okay. Quicker than you think. Actually, she legit just uses celerity. She blinks there.
Okay.
Oh, and she doesn't get hungrier, so that's cool.
Should you
I
not
will
wear
Okay.
your headphones?
flip over.
Because I can hear problem in my ear right now.
Did I hear there's a problem?
Where is it? Where is it? I'm here now.
Nothing on the cameras.
What's the problem?
This guy's giving out baggies of questionable nature. And he is not aware, either he's not aware he's doing it or doesn't feel like telling me that he is.
Is that like a cocktail thing?
No.
Aster, did you? No. Okay.
No,
I
there's
didn't.
no baggies in my plan. Let me check my book. Oh, I don't need to check my planning book because there's no baggies there. Okay. She's going to try using awe on this person.
Okay.
That's manipulation and presence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do the thing.
All right, so that's 3.
I probably get here around this time because I don't have the blink.
Where'd I put this? No.
Distantly, you hear me saying, "No, Merlin, there's not a real problem. It's fine."
3.
Yeah, no. He's mortal, so he has no way to resist this, and he's just like, I'm sorry, Miss Bell. I do not know what this gentleman is talking about.
Empty your pockets.
And he does, and you'll see like he empties it out. It's his wallet. There's a bus pass and a few gum wrappers.
Where else could he get it from, Skylar?
The bar?
Okay. Can you check? I'm gonna stare at this guy some more.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. Start poking around through the bar, hoping my streetwise check with drugs and stoners will help me find the secret stashes.
Okay.
Who would I want looking for secret stashes?
The narc. Oh, is Skylar gonna narc on this guy?
Ooh. I have a feeling I know what's happening here, so yes, I would totally narc. Because it
So yeah, you
seals
look
my
around.
turf.
Yeah, I mean, that's not narking. That's just the
Yeah.
that's what is
You'll
it?
look
Protecting
around
yourself.
and
Sovereignty?
you'll check, and you will see like there's the different really expensive bottles. A lot of the expensive bottles are like against the back wall. The normal stuff, there's like a little squirt gun that shoots stuff. As well,
Okay.
for the mixed drinks, you do not find any sort of illicit material.
Is one of the people that he passed one of these baggies off to nearby?
You'll see that it's sort of gone off into different directions into the maze.
Well, I'm gonna get one of those baggies.
Dr. Easter, can you run back through the last few minutes of footage directed in this area, or is that a possibility?
I don't
Okay.
really have these drones tied to a hard drive anywhere, so
We'll have to wait until
hang
the
on.
event is over. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
after the event, I can probably pull it off of a SD card.
So, some drug has been starting to make its way into the system.
Are there other people by the bar? Can you kind of tell who might have gotten a baggie? Or a good idea?
A variety of traveling waitresses with drink plates. What the word is? Drink serving trays had been making their way around to the bar to refill their stock.
Mhm.
A lot of people get their drinks delivered to them. They don't normally go to get their drinks.
Okay, so Aster's gonna make. Oh, so I'm going to follow behind one of the drink trays because I'm supposed to be walking around anyway. I don't think they'll think I'm following them particularly. How do the rest of you want to handle it? I think we need to have all eyes.
We should each pick a server and become their shadow.
Well, I think I have a good idea of who received one, so I'm gonna try and find them.
Okay, excellent.
I'll go with you because I think I can help with that. If that's all right.
No, that's probably great because I'll punch
Fine.
them until they give it to me.
No punching. Talking is key. Welcome to Clan Ventru.
I don't know. Glaring works for me.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, listen, I can't, I mean, it's really, I like your new venture talking, that's great, but we have to focus right now. This is so important to me. Look at me. This is important. This can't go off, like, there can't be a hit. Now, a hitch, let alone many hitches, which is probably what all these drugs are.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Breathe in.
Okay.
I know it doesn't really do anything, but it does help you center your mind.
So, how does each person want to investigate this?
I'm navigating my way through a maze, hoping to find the person that I saw receive a baggie.
You'll see that a lot of different people wearing a lot of different flowers are out and about. You do see a waitress who had received one. She's very plain looking. She doesn't seem to have anything like really noticeable about her features.
He'll sort of nod in that person's direction towards Nora. You better step up before I start swinging.
All right. Did she pocket it or?
She slipped it into her palm, and I don't know where it is exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and mesmerize the waitress. I'm assuming she's not kindred.
She is not. So she is at your mercy.
I don't even have to roll for it.
Mesmerism, I believe on mortals just works. But I can double check. I could be wrong.
Those heckin' mortals.
Cause it is presence, I believe, or mesmerism's dominate.
It's dominate and manipulation.
I always think mesmerism sounds like a presency word. But yes, there's aspects. Dominate, mesmerize. No roll is required against a non-prepared mortal.
Oh, yep, you're right. I have it in front of me and I didn't even notice. So yes, hand me the pill.
She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a pharmacy bottle.
I didn't say pills. I said the pill.
That would require cognition.
Not having it. All right.
She hands you the pills that come to mind.
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Vandermeer. These are my anti-anxiety meds."
No, that's fine. Go ahead and put them back. I do have some questions for you. When you went to the bar now, were you spacing out a little bit?
I mean, I sort of go on autopilot at these late night galas.
Don't you? Can you do me a favor? I believe that there might be something that got picked up, and I'm not suspecting you of being a thief or anything like that, but I am under condition from some people to make sure that our wait staff is not in possession of something that is of value. So would you please empty your pockets and your purse so that we may see what's going on here?
She empties out her pockets, and there is the anti-anxiety pills.
Mm-hmm.
There's also her wallet and an MBTA train card.
Okay. All right. Who did you last serve?
I believe it was a gentleman, actually.
Can you point me in the direction?
Oh, it was towards the floating flower exhibit.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your assistance.
Yeah, he requested a drink from the bar. He said he wanted a hard sunshine.
How many people have been
Hearing that,
requesting hard sunshines this evening?
Oh, it must be a really popular drink.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That is...
I would like to come take a look at these anxiety pills.
Okay. You can tell it's got her name on them, her address. She picks them up at a Walgreens.
The prescriber's name?
The prescriber's name is actually one, it's actually one doctor. Great, I have to come up with a fake name.
Okay. As long as it's not a name that exists.
May I suggest
yeah.
Toboggan?
Dr. First name, last name.
Dr. Mantis Toboggan.
Mantis Toboggan.
It is actually a doctor's name that Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez would recognize as a colleague in the psychiatric industry.
Oh, Dr. Mantis Toboggan, of course.
Yes, Dr. Toboggan.
When they're done, Esther is going to get access. She has the access to the PA system.
Okay. And what message are you transmitting?
Oh, she's like, "Hi, welcome to the party. This is Esther Bell. I'm so happy you're here. I have to ask everyone to put their drinks down. It turns out it was substandard alcohol, and I'm afraid that the distributor is being dealt with, but I cannot guarantee your health if you see this. And I couldn't live with myself if anyone here had a substandard time at this beautiful party. Please join me in tipping out what you have in your hands out onto the flowers."
I'm gonna have your own manipulation and leadership.
Oh my God! Well, that's not good. Okay. So I'm
Or if you
going
can
to rouse.
if you can give me a valid argument for any other role.
Well, let me see
You
here.
are trying to persuade them.
She has persuasion.
Persuasion and
She can do manipulation or charisma.
you're lying to them, so I'll say manipulation.
Okay, cool. She's going to rouse. Slightly hungrier. She's fine. It's great.
Should just
She's
told him to
pretty
pour
fine
one out
now?
for the homies.
Your beast simply is just like, "Are you fine though, Esther? I mean,
No,
are you sure you're up to this?
okay, I am an adult.
Are you, kiddo?
Okay, we'll deal with this later. Alone,
You
crying.
still play with dolls."
Okay, they're collectibles. Ah! Okay.
You tell him, Master.
Okay.
Am I the only one who hasn't Diablerized? What's
Okay.
going on?
She's also going to use a willpower. Okay, that is.
Yeah, I don't think Gaster's done the Diablo race. I think that's just her beast.
So
I mean, are
that
you
would-
sure?
that would
I don't
be
know.
8 with a crit.
People
Nice.
start pouring out their drinks into the flowers.
Okay. Hey. So I think I got us some time, but also it took a lot out of me, and I'm having some sort of existential crisis. So we should stop it before it happens again?
All right.
Can someone please tell me what's going on?
What would I?
We do need to. We need to immediately, Sheriff, especially go to the floating flower exhibit. I think that is the central location of the people that we need to investigate.
I'm hunting out Mordred.
What?
I'm hunting out Mordred.
I mean, she's always by Morgan's side, and you find the creepy, shadowy, oblivion type shadows crawling around the ground. You find Morgan.
Okay.
Hmm.
I need to talk to Mordred.
Morgan's just like, I would have no idea why you'd want to talk to her, but
Is that a problem?
no, I can give you your privacy if you'd like. I just didn't expect anyone to actually want to talk to her.
Well, I'm gonna yell at her, so you can stay if you want. I really don't care.
Now, what on earth did you do, child? I did absolutely nothing.
See, I don't believe that. I believe you're here to cause some trouble. Or, if you're not here to cause some trouble, you'll help me find the cause of the trouble.
Trouble? There's a trouble going. Do I need to inform the prince?
Nobody needs to be informed of anything. I think I'm solving the problem right now.
I don't know what you're doing, but it's absolutely jack shit.
Then you don't mind coming with me to see this out, right?
But I'm in the middle of a good run right now.
Looking at Morgan. I want to cash in that boon you owe me.
Whatever could you need?
Don't waste the boon, just deputize her.
I can't deputize her. I'm not a...
I told you you
Sure.
could deputize.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's how I make it work.
Sub-deputize.
Yeah, you can sub-deputize. Right? You, like, remove the depu. You can tithe people. Or just depu.
Paying a tithe is not the half of deputies.
I don't think that's how that works.
I
at
give you
all.
like a sticker sheet of like banana stickers. You can just
Go.
like stick them on
Peanut
someone's
gallery.
forehead and draft them.
I don't care about this boon. It's fine.
Oh my god. Assistant to the assistant deputy.
I need you to have Mordred be my, I don't know, assistant for a little while, for the duration of this event.
Mordred, would you be willing? Fuck no. Mordred, I'm not asking anymore. Fuck you!
Aw.
I am standing here smug.
Mordred, like, I don't want to. Like, he's an ass.
I am.
They're all insane. Nobody seems to realize this except for me.
Oh, I know.
If I hear this exchange, I will head over, assuming I'm nearby.
Dr. Alicia, I would say yes. I would say you were close enough to be able to understand. these things.
I will march very close by. And from one of my dress pockets, I will remove a toy Pokeball. Or something eerily similar to but legally enough distinct from. And I will throw it at Mordred. And deputize her for the evening.
Fuck, that was my ear, you.
I didn't do that.
Ah,
I didn't do that. See,
ah.
wouldn't it just be easier to just agree?
It was
It
super.
gets weirder.
For the rest of the event, you are assistant to the assistant sheriff?
I can help. I will help you because you are sheriff. I will not help him because he's an asshole.
Okay. I can live with
Seems
that.
like the boon is still intact then. I am sorry. Morgan.
I put in the effort. The boon is spent.
I don't know. That seems like a lot of low effort for what I tried to get there. But sure, fine, whatever.
Click. Less talky, more solvey. Click.
Take her to however you want to use her. She was my dealer of other illicit goods previously, so she might know either who's would potentially be sabotaging this or be the saboteur. Because, again, she hates me.
Yeah, I hate you. I don't hate Aster. I hate you because you're encroaching on my turf.
Stop me! Walks away.
Just gonna pick up the Pokeball. Dr. Alicia, may I?
Who's talking to me? Is that Morgan?
Do you mind if I just whack him with the Pokeball?
I mean, you'll need a higher tier one, but I can't stop you from throwing it.
She is going to just chuck it.
We'll never catch
Master
you.
Ball territory right here, guys.
That's right. Know your worth.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a roll a quick, just a quick, strength. I guess strength and
Roll to attempt capture.
Athletics for throwing?
strength and athletics. So I was supposed to say strength and firearms for just throwing.
Cara,
She rolled 5 successes.
Damn, I get beamed.
She's rolling at like a normal stat too. It's not like she's especially good at this 5 successes to go hit you with a Pokeball.
I get beamed, man.
Oh, hey, is someone shooting? Click. Hello. Is someone shooting? I heard like a wang. I mean, it has to have been a
Just
bullet
a
or something.
string of
wasn't even-
curses from Skylar's
Oh.
side. Just
Oh, okay. No, it's good. Okay.
Sucks when it happens to you.
We are experiencing difficulty establishing a chain of command between the assistants to the sheriff.
Well, doesn't that make them the assistant to the assistant to the assistant to the sheriff now? Is this how this kangaroo sheriffing works?
Oh,
Why
it
would
sounds like
marsupials enact the law, silly ghoul?
Oh, okay. Hi. Beep. Hi. Click. Hi, it's Aster. Click. So, hey, how's everything going? I don't want to rush you, but also, I need to rush you because this can't happen on, my party because, like the prince is here, and if everyone turns into some sort of like crazy sunshine maniacs, I just can't live through that party again.
Hey,
I
Aster.
can't.
Hey,
Yeah.
Aster.
Yeah.
Calm down. We got this.
Okay. I mean, you were just swearing like you were maybe hit by something.
I
little
was hit
ago.
by something, and it sucked.
Okay.
Um,
Is that part of solving the problem, or is this extracurricular?
yes.
Okay. You all have my full trust, and I'm not worried. Okay, click.
So where are you leading the poor unfortunate Mordred? He just beamed you with a Pokeball out of sheer spite.
I don't think
Those
she's
dice.
following me. She's following Alicia,
Yeah, she's
right?
gonna follow Dr. Alicia.
No, I mean, I'm going to follow my patterns. So, like, I'm maintaining some sense of normalcy. So I'm instructing Mordred to, like, stick with Skylar. Because I'm keeping, like, my original patrol schedule and just trying to, like, look normal for Gwen and the prince.
Fine, I will follow Skylar, but not because he wants me to, but because you're telling me to.
Yes.
Okay. Lead the way.
All right. Here's what I think it is, and I'll describe the pill as we go.
I haven't heard of anything like that hitting the streets recently.
Well, somebody's passing it around here.
Not anything that I would have had a hand in. I mean, it could have some of the same compositions as some of the, like, earlier models of, like, of those Magadon drugs, but Magadon's, like, not functioning right now.
Right, but those were made by a thin blood we never caught. Or at least we're involved with the thin blood we never caught. So we need to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, I don't know anything about like the thin blood drugging. All I've heard is like you take like a pipe cleaner, a gummy bear, and some bleach, and all of a sudden you can do sense the unseen.
That's tame. What I need you to do is use your skills to figure out when you see some shady shit on the street, because I presume you're half decent at it.
You want me to go track down the shady shit?
Yeah.
I'll track down the shady shit. You go fuck off and do whatever it is you're going to do. And I
You
will.
still have my number, right?
No, I got rid of it.
Well, you still got Aster's number, right?
I never had Aster's number.
Whose number do you got?
Jenny.
Fuck, it's Jen.
From the block.
From the block?
Here's my number. Lose it after this night. I don't care.
Fine.
Michelle.
And,
What would I remember about Dr. Mantis Toboggan?
Dr. Mantis Toboggan is the head practitioner of many scholarly paper sources dealing with the intense mental struggles of college students. He often does clinical research trials involving the various college campuses around Boston and Boston adjacent areas.
Looks like Zorak from Space Ghost. Yeah.
His hobbies include long walks on the beach.
And tobogganing.
Oh, that was mine.
I was just going with the generic. If you like pina coladas.
I'll let everyone know. Dr. Toboggan specializes in young people. Be on the lookout for anyone fitting the college description. Probably the servers.
And yes, there would be security people at the front door / gate.
That's where Dr. Easter is heading. He's going to find the people at the front and basically tell them not to alarm anyone, but please stop anyone who is leaving and give them a speech about they can't leave with containers or any material that they picked up from here or something like that, and give us an opportunity to okay them before they leave.
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Easter, sir.
Doctor.
Oh, you don't have to be calling me doctor, sir.
No, it's Dr. Easter.
Okay. Yes, sir, Mr. Dr. Easter, sir.
Right. Thank you.
It's Dr. Professor Easter to you.
I don't know. I guess I could start looking for people who seem to be high on something.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for anyone being
You'll
kind of shady.
definitely see people being giddy and joyful. It could just be normal party life, but it could also be, people partaking. Nora, what is that you wish to do?
I've already. I'm still kind of investigating and going around, but I'm particularly going to the floating flower thing, and most especially looking for people with new and fresh drinks.
You'll see that the people there have already poured out their drinks into the floating flower exhibit.
So there's no one holding a drink.
No one holding a drink that is full. Everyone's glasses are empty.
Everyone's glasses are empty. Okay. Wonderful.
And you'll see that there's a variety of kindred and mortal socialites talking.
What is the what do the people look like here particularly? Is it more kindred or is it more
It is
partiers?
leaning more towards kindred.
Okay, wonderful. And do I recognize anybody from my clan or?
There is one member of Clan Ventru. They normally handle club promotions in the area. Like they help casinos do their promotions with local businesses as well. They're more of an event specialist than any sort of like businessy role.
Interesting. Well, I will hang out in this area. I'm particularly going to go around looking at different glasses and seeing if I can find any residue in them. I do this very surreptitiously, like I'm almost like collecting things. Like, God damn, this wait staff! I cannot pick this up fast enough.
You'll see that one glass does have a ring of some sorts on it.
Okay, I'll grab that one. And Dr. Easter, I think I may have something about you. Oh, wait, never mind. Skylar, you're probably the more expert person in the situation. Can you do an analysis in a glass? You're muted.
Skylar's muted. Skylar's
Here,
still muted.
it'll be not the greatest examination, but I could try it.
Don't tell me you're just gonna lick it.
I won't tell you that then.
Dr. Easter, do you have anything to add to this, or should I bring our friend?
Did I bring something for chemical examination?
No. Okay. All right, Skylar. I trust you. All right. Where are you? I'm near the floating. Come to the floating flower exhibit, please. I don't even.
Thank you
If you're
for
not
saying
busy.
please. He'll start making his way over there.
Aster, how are you covering up what's going on right now?
I think what she's doing right now is absolutely kind of making the rounds. Like, I'm so glad to see you. Basically just trying to keep spirits high and kind of move on from that unfortunate incident. If someone has a question, she'll answer it as a rose. I couldn't have possibly allowed. I have more than sacked those responsible. I don't need to go into detail.
And as you're going around and making the rounds, eventually you do come across the prince and Miss Guinevere.
Okay, she'll take an unnecessary breath in and then walk over as charmingly and as I have this under control as possible. And Your Highness, Lady Guinevere, how are you this fine night?
Oh, we are doing well, Guinevere speaks up. It seems things have been going by rather smoothly. It's such a shame about the drinks, though, but, it's so hard to find good help these days.
It's true, but of course, sometimes just a little bit of, variation in the party. It kind of something exciting. It helps it. You know that it's a living thing and not just a statue.
Oh, well, have you heard anything interesting going about lately?
Just in general, like hot goss.
Yeah, have you heard anything interesting?
Oh, okay. Knowing that the here thing is, okay. So I heard that there was a certain coterie member who might have a thing for a certain ghoul, but they sublimate it through fighting and arguing, but you could tell that obviously they could just leave each other alone if they wanted to, but instead
I fucking hear you, Aster.
She'll ignore it. But you can tell they keep finding reasons to fight. And what's the difference between fighting and passion, really?
We're about to fight, Aster.
I'm really enjoying this, by the way.
Oh, and then there's another thing. Okay, so there's another kindred who just recently went through a life change, and their friend is already that thing they changed into, and they're not handling it well. But I mean, I think they're gonna work it through. But you know how when you get a new kid, brother, but you've always been the only one, but now there's a brother, and I mean, eventually you kind of push them over when no one's looking, but eventually they protect each other.
You're asking
Am
me
I all of your gossip?
You're asking me if I've ever felt that.
No, I'm explaining. I like to tell stories that have universal appeal.
And
Aster, you owe me.
I
my ear
think I heard my
itches.
mom like yawn. Did you really? It's okay.
Well, I can say that I have absolutely zero frame of reference to what you're referring to, Aster.
Yeah, that's probably good. You probably live an upstanding life, and that's amazing. That's why you're in the position you're in now. Also, like, you're kind of my grandmother.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because Nora's my court-appointed mom.
I will
And
say
she's-
you have left me without words, Aster.
Well, she's been doing a great job. Like, she's really helping me with my self-esteem, and I think she's like a pretty amazing Ventru. You should be proud of her. I'm a lot to put up with.
I once again do not have a frame of reference.
No, I understand. Nora was probably like a perfect child there. I get that. I wasn't.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I was exactly who I
Stomping into
needed
the
to be.
floating garden, glaring at
Oh.
Nora like, what the fuck?
What?
Okay.
I do hope this evening continues to go off without a hitch. Well, major hitch. That minor one, I can overlook something like
Well,
bad drink because that's you can't control humans very well unless you're me.
A little drama's, keeps it from getting boring. So that was almost on purpose.
Well, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. So shall we? We shall probably be departing very soon, actually.
Oh.
Do let me know if you want me to tell you what we think.
I had no doubt but that you would, for I should know what the prince and his Guinevere think. That would mean a lot, but I understand you're busy and I should get going. Not that there's any troubles, but just to prevent troubles from happening.
Oh yes, prevention is the best course of correction.
I am trying to be keeper, and I take that role seriously, as you can see.
I can tell.
Have a wonderful night, and she'll bow curtsy to both of them.
Meanwhile, how is Skylar and Nora doing? And Mordred being pulled along pretty much by her hoodie.
I think Nora blocked Skylar from going over to Aster and Gwen. Just like, it's not. Don't even think about it. She'll forget that in like 2 minutes. It's
What were you swearing about? You were so loud.
Snatch the cup.
Yes,
Oh, Jesus Christ. And yeah, I will lick the residue.
Oh my god.
It tastes sweet.
Can I do a check to see what it
I
might
will
be?
have you roll medicine and intelligence.
And Nora just looks at you disgusted.
My
like,
streetwise of drugs won't help here?
I will. You have a specialty in it, right?
Yeah.
I will have you add. I will have you add half of your streetwise.
Specialty in licking?
Specialty licking.
oh my
That's
god.
a different. That's a different stream.
Well,
phase
he
that I
didn't
have.
have
Let's not talk
teeth.
about that. We're gonna get canceled.
I got like 3 dots in that.
Oh.
That's a different campaign that me and Velvet are in, where you have specialty licking.
Yeah, I have prehensile tongue.
That's amazing.
4 successes.
We're playing the wrong game.
Mhm.
You'll notice that it does taste very sweet, but it doesn't seem to give you any sort of effect or response to your body. You're a full-blooded kindred now.
Right, but I don't taste a chalkiness residue or anything like that. It's just
No, it
syrupy
tastes
sweet.
Yeah, it tastes sweet.
Unless they're marketing this towards kids, this tastes like a syrup.
It probably is just like a sugar rim or something like that. I tried, okay? Like,
You did.
but you
It's
know,
not a bad call.
if it isn't, do you think that they're targeting the non-kindred members of this party? Should we be on the wait? Like, we've got a bunch of wait staff here on psychiatric drugs, and
Well, if this stuff is what I think it is, it can work on anybody.
and that's what I thought. And we just got rid of all the evidence, unless we want to go rooting around in the flowers for non-dissolved pills. Oh, this is gonna be this is so much fun.
Who gave you this cup?
I just found it on a table over here.
Damn it.
Have I seen any shady shit?
I would say some people have been like whispering to each other. You'll see some people look elated, more elated than one should at a party.
Everyone should be elated. This is a perfect party.
It is a perfect party.
Yeah, I'll just make mental note. I'm looking for anyone being too shady or too cool.
Wow, that's an
So
interesting
you
margin.
see Aster being like making her rounds, being as suave as possible. You see Dr. Jackson. Dr. Jackson, what is it that you're doing when Dr. Alicia walks by?
I'm hanging out near the front gates, where I am seemingly leaning against a wall and playing on my phone, but I'm keeping an eye on anyone who looks like they're going to leave so I can signal the guards.
Nobody seems ready to leave yet. The night's still young.
Cool.
Nobody's gone to coat check to get their coats.
Cool.
And to speed things along, because it is getting late, and I'm so sorry, I'm gonna have everyone roll either intelligence or wits and investigation. If you can give me any excuse for another roll, let me know.
And
Let me know what everyone rolled.
am I right in saying that the holdup for the staff telling us who all ordered that drink is some kind of dominate shenanigans?
It is some sort of dominate shenanigans.
4.
Right.
That's
Going
7 on a
to-
double crit.
Hell yeah.
Or regular crit. I don't know why I'm saying double crit.
That
I
means
got 2 successes.
2 successes, 2 successes. 7 with a crit.
Yes.
Let's see here. Aster, how many did you roll again? Sorry. 4. And Dr. Jackson.
I was trying to put together pieces to see if I have anything besides investigation to contribute. Can I make an argument for intelligence investigation?
Go right ahead.
I am trying to think through the logic of like how far ahead of us would someone have to have gotten a hold of the staff to have planted the suggestions as well as the drugs. I'm trying to logic my way through this.
Okay, go right ahead and logic away.
Cool. 3 more successes.
So, Dr. Jackson, piecing it together, somebody would have had to have been constantly moving in order to get this off. Someone with a high ability to dominate to also be able to do this without frenzying from browsing their abilities so much.
Sure.
So the hints that you're given is that it needed to be somebody who was constantly moving and somebody who has the ability to influence heavily.
On the prince.
Dr. Alicia. You find that several staff members seem to be a bit disoriented after a bit, especially with so many commands going off at once. It seems like you start to realize that things have been timed to specific events, like a change in the music or particular flowers opening and closing. Aster, you start to realize that the musicians are playing slightly off key at times. It's very subtle, but a Toreador like yourself would be able to pick up a sour note or two there. Skylar, you're starting to feel pretty okay right now.
Like, I'm enjoying myself a little bit.
Yeah, I'd
Toasting.
say it's more like you like any like a block in your brain is gone.
With my high functioning
It's why
addict.
it's why it's not worse.
Okay. So am I aware that I'm getting high?
You're aware that like you feel a bit more confident.
Okay. Guys, I'm feeling great. And I don't know if that's a great thing.
Music is off sometimes.
Nora, how many did you roll?
2.
I'm gonna say you start to realize that more and more of the kindred have started to just go off into the dark.
Anybody in particular that I'm noticing going, or are they going in just alone?
They are going in small, like groups of 1s or 2s.
I'm also keeping an eye on my mother. Where is she?
Your mother has been doing the rounds.
Mhm.
She's currently in the Rosebush exhibit. The prince is not with her.
Does Mordred notice anything?
Let me roll for Mordred.
She has one job.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, like I don't hate you as much right now. Like I'm feeling pretty chill.
Mordred's
what-
just like, did you guys plan all this? Cause like this is some like really intricate bullshit.
Just sort of curls his arm over his shoulders. I have no idea what's happening.
I swear to God, if this wasn't Elysium, your arm would be ripped off.
I would love to see you try.
She does move her hoodie a little bit to show like a switchblade of sorts.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. I've been around the block a few times. Stupid.
You're
Like,
killing my buzz here.
like a vampire can get high.
Oh, stick around me. You'll find out.
So have we all shared our insights with each other?
Do you all share your insights?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
So kindred are vanishing, but
I
they
am-
aren't leaving.
They're not leaving, but I am going to set up a detail, and I'm going to text message my good friend a cat picture. It says, keep an eye on Grandma for me, please.
Esther will just text back a smiley face and a clown face,
Mhm.
and she will go and find where Guinevere is, and kind of stay in the
Mhm.
same area.
Guinevere's over in the Rosebush exhibit, which, for the sake of ease, I'm going to say is sort of like the centerpiece to all this. Of course, it's roses. It is the centerpiece to the maze. With a nice little gazebo, all lit up and adorned. She's like, oh, Aster, dear. What can I help you with?
Oh, hello, Lady Guinevere. I was just wondering, where's the prince right now? It's odd that you're not by his side.
Well, I'm not always by the prince's side.
But at a party at Elysium, I am just worried is all, and I was just wondering if the prince was, so I can make sure that he, above all else, is having a good experience.
I would say he's having a good experience, but why would a prince be worried in his own Elysium?
I am the keeper of this one particular Elysium, and it is my job. And I need to make sure that all my high-level guests, and the prince above all, is doing well. I need to see and know with my own eyes, or I wouldn't be very much of a keeper, would I?
And how are your friends doing?
I'm gonna start beelining it to Aster.
They
Laughing.
are all helping as I've asked them to, but that's not what's important right now. You haven't answered my question, and I don't mean to be rude, but this is my party.
You are asking a primogen to report about the going-ons of their prince to someone who holds no title here in Boston.
I am trying to be polite and protect. If
You
that's
are?
what I am trying to show that I can do, then that's what I am trying to do right now. I'm worried.
And what reason would you have to be worried, and what reason would you have to prove yourself, Aster?
Well, worried because we're talking in circles, and I'm not a kid, and I know when I'm being led around, and trying to. This is my chance to show what I can do, as I'm not a disaster. I am a Toreador, and I could be Keeper of Elysium.
And
Even
tell me the truth. Do you truly believe that?
that I can be the Keeper of Elysium?
That you can do it? Can you be the Keeper of Elysium? Can you be a Toreador? And can you not be a disaster?
Yes. I'm doing it right now.
And with that, the prince emerges from the shadows. His hands start clapping, as several other kindred emerge from the shadows that start clapping.
Your Highness? This was a test?
I mean, it was a very, very interesting course of events, and she just breaks the facade. You know, I was curious about when that drug would start going around. Oh, don't worry. It's a complete placebo.
Oh. Yes.
We manufactured a situation for you.
I see. Okay, yeah. No, of course, because you have to be sure.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like an actual drug like this would have actually gotten underneath the prince's nose all this time.
Of course not. Of course not. I apologize for even thinking that, and she'll bow again to the prince.
Now, I am curious though. Dr. Jackson, how you were so close to accusing me, weren't you? And she puts her hair behind her ear, and she reveals a piece of technology in her ear. Oh, it looks like you're muted.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Skylar, Nora, Dr. Alicia, can you all hear me?
Oh, I'm probably just coming
Hey,
up
it's a
behind
shady
like
fuck.
Aster
Of
now.
course.
I will mention, though, that your method of deployment leaves very few suspects.
It did, but I wanted to see if Aster could stand up for herself and effectively stand up to me.
Right.
And you are her family.
That we
And
are.
They are.
all of you have proven yourselves very, very interestingly tonight. Tonight, all of this was a grandiose test for all of you. And I mean all of you.
And hopefully we passed it.
Aster, do you believe that your actions in this Elysium have gone unnoticed?
think that anything has gone unnoticed. Not by you or the prince.
Dr. Jackson, your modern use of technology, your technomancy, you use it in a manner to investigate and pull some of your own strange little magics. Do you
Well-
honestly believe that they hold merit here in Boston?
I think there's a very old saying that any sufficiently advanced technology appears to be magic.
Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez, should Aster have confronted me with distributing of this drug, how would you have executed me?
I think at this point, if nobody else has aspects up, I'm probably gonna like like invisible myself, like pretty close behind Guinevere. I would have covered your facial aperture to prevent you from using Dominate, and then probably broken your neck.
And had it been the prince?
I would have trusted that my liege had the best interests of the Camarilla and the domain in hand.
Then understand this. I am King Arthur's Guinevere. How does that change your answer?
It does not. My allegiance is ultimately to my king.
And Skylar, how was this grandiose event handled from the aspects of one newly anointed to the ways of the Ventral?
I'm having a little bit of a crisis internally right now. You said that was a placebo, and I'm feeling weird.
I mean, it should have been a placebo.
I know my shit.
Are you gonna get your arm off of me? Just
Slowly looks down towards. Oh, you fuck. God damn it. Do I have to be here? Can I leave? I think we've all proven that I shouldn't be at these things.
No, you were integral to the entire thing.
know this. All of you have proven yourself here tonight in your own unique ways. All of this was a test of each individual skill of your asset, of this coterie, this group, this amalgam of misfits. Except for you. You know who you are. You're not a misfit.
Just talk about me.
Not you, honey. You're fine.
Aw,
that was so sweet.
Nora will go over the comms. If it's of any worth, I do believe that there is a due process for these things. We were merely investigating. No one was going to accuse you immediately without trial.
Well, I believe all of us here can bear witness tonight to the exemplary skills of Keeper Aster Bell.
Congratulations.
Claps.
She, with as much control as she can, is not going to squee, but instead is going to be like, thank you. I hope I continue to uphold the prince's domain in my Elysium way.
It is like a wise woman once spoke. It is time for the new blood to shine. The old ways here in Boston have been prevalent and powerful for as long as the Camarilla has been in charge of Boston. We have fought off the Sabbat. We have made alliances with the Giovanni. But The old ways must change to accommodate the new. I hope you will help bring us into the new age, Asterbell.
It would be an honor. Also, if you want any more gossip, let me just wait and see what Skylar does next.
You still have your headphone on.
Everybody
Let it be
wins.
known tonight that the Camarilla, while it is pertinent to tradition, must adjust for the new age. That is why all of us are here tonight, to celebrate and partake of the new age. Glory it is to the Camarilla, glory it is to our prince and king, and glory unto Aster tonight. Hear, hear.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Keeping it
The
together.
good old cheer.
Keeping it
Still clinging
together.
on to Mordred.
I was
Yeah.
trying to be in theme. It was like a Ren Fair theme. I don't know. This chorus is interesting.
Alicia has like folded her hands behind her back. Like, I was just kidding. I knew this was a test. I wasn't about to like whack no primogen.
No.
Got you.
I'm over
What?
here like, yeah, I would totally
That's
punch you in the
lady.
face without any sort of due process. It was gonna happen.
So,
oh.
seems like with much merriment and joy to be held by all of Boston tonight. And the fuckery was all an elaborate scheme, ruse, and trial for the five of you.
We've been hoodwinked and bamboozled.
Yeah.
I'm tired of getting fucked
Our
up with
entire
elders.
coterie experience has been hoodwinked, bamboozled,
Yeah.
blackmailed, led astray, tricked multiple
very-
times.
We're
By
very good
elders.
at
When
it.
are we
We
gonna
watched
be
the
anarchs?
same person, or at least the same person, killed twice. And we did one of the killings.
Hey.
Two of you ate
Awesome.
people.
This is a great
Nobody
way to
ate
put
anyone. I
an
don't know what you're talking about.
end
Yay.
to Boston by Night Season 1 and an end to this episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for being a part of this. May old acquaintance be forgotten.
Season 1, Aster's story.
Yes.
Yes.
No, she couldn't have done it without her family.
Boston by Night started as a group of misfits being blackmailed for a crime they didn't commit, into a group of misfits who have not been blackmailed and have committed several crimes they actually did commit.
Oh yeah,
Nah.
100%.
Yeah,
What
100.
I
even
killed
is
a
a
guy.
crime?
Abel's out.
I just did some B&E, guys. Like, why am I here?
That's
Like
true.
me.
I've killed several guys.
Financial fraud.
There's so many crimes you guys have committed over the course of this season.
Traffic
I'm so happy
violations.
Arson.
to be able to storytell for this.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you,
Yay,
Thank you,
everybody.
Michelle.
Amazing.
Thank you for
Yeah,
running
Really
with me.
amazing.
fantastic.
Again, I want everyone to say who they are, who they were playing, where can we find you, and the best thing about your character. I want to hear everyone say one nice thing about their character. I'm going to start with Dr. Jackson because he's first on my screen.
I hate this. Okay.
Can we say one
One-
nice thing about another character?
Yes, no. One nice thing about yourself and one nice thing about another character. There, I
Okay.
doubled it.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay. Hi, I'm Carl Jordan. I've been playing Dr. Jackson Easter, who is trying real hard to become Primogen of himself. The only Tremere in Boston.
You have successfully convinced Merlin to invite the Tremere back to study and to learn the new ways.
And that was my ambition from game one, returning Tremere to Boston.
Yay.
Hell yeah, you got this.
You did successfully convince him, and more Tremere will be coming into Boston to learn a bit of your technomancy. They will also be bringing with them an assortment of library books.
Well, good.
And
Because I don't have any of
Strauss.
those.
Mhm.
And whatever a Strauss is, I assume it's a violin.
Oh, no, he's a real cool dude, and it's going to be a real cool time. Don't even worry
I
about
heard
it.
you were talking shit, Neonate.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That bullshit can't come here.
But
This
you're
is
the guy that
separate
makes
bullshit.
violins, right?
Oh, God. I'm leaving.
So, Dr. Jackson,
Okay.
one nice thing about your character and one nice thing about someone else's.
Like something I enjoyed about my character, or something good in game? I don't. What's the
Yes,
criteria?
just however you wish to
Whatever.
interpret the question.
Okay. So something I enjoyed about playing the character was playing him. Like, I don't know if this came across right, but he was constantly like on the edge of falling apart. I really enjoyed playing a character that was 100% faking confidence.
No, I
I
thought
got
Fake it
that.
till you make
I
it.
thought you were actually like doing good at the confidence, and I, Michelle, did not understand that you were faking it.
Okay. Yes,
Good job, Dr. Easter.
Good
You
job,
did
Dr.
it.
Good
Doctor.
job,
that's awesome.
Doctor.
Doctor.
And I want to pick the person going next. I want to pick Velvet. Something I
shit.
really appreciated about Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez. Oh my god, I don't think I've said the entire thing since like game 3. So it was really fun to see a Malkavian that is not like a fish Malkavian or just like bonkers off the wall, but was played so that their particular uniqueness comes out constantly without them seeming crazy. Like, I really appreciated that you had a poetry to the way you talk that really fit the theme of the character. That was amazing.
Aww.
Oh, thanks, Carl. I love you. Okay, I'll go next.
Thank you, Velvet.
Oh. I've been Velvet, playing Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez. I think the most fun thing about her was just really the dichotomy, and I hope it's shown through. But there's very much this very thin line of being like, oh, like whimsy, and then like I'm gonna fucking eat someone.
And you did.
She's so hungry.
Just,
And-
just hungry.
One good thing about someone else.
Oh, I will also use it to pick who's going next, and I will pick Skylar. And I think my favorite thing about Skylar was just that he was always fucking down. Like, just whatever was going on, it's like, he might have like cursed and dragged his feet all the ways to do, but it's like, fuck it, like, okay. It's like, hey, Skylar, I know we've known each other a week, but here's this body. Let's go get rid of it. It's like, okay, fine.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Another day, I guess.
So, Skylar.
Hey everyone, I'm Lee Berger playing Skylar Evans, the former Thin Blood, now Ventrue, pride of the clan, apparently, since everyone talks shit about him all the time.
It's with love.
It's with love. I want to say of Skylar that I've enjoyed the most that I don't have to pre-plan anything with Skylar. It's just all 100% off the cuff.
Wait, none of that was planned.
The only thing that was planned was giving the gift to Aster.
Oh, yeah, no,
And
that was
drugging all of us.
planned. That was super planned, and it was really cute.
That
And
was the
drugging all of
only
us
thing.
at the hell corner of the six-way intersection.
Wait. The two things were planned.
Never forget Humphrey Street.
Yeah.
Never forget.
And
And saying something nice of Mrs. Nora Vandermeer.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed the hot and cold we had this entire run, I think. It's been excellent seeing her being this intelligent, strong presence, dealing with this complete fucking asshole who doesn't give a fuck about it. Like, they're so diametrically opposed, and I really enjoyed having the hot and cold.
I will do class warfare with you another time as well. Wonderful. It was really
Hell
great.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Doing it.
now, Little Miss Asterball.
Wait,
No.
no, go ahead.
Yeah, we've been skipping around.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah, that's
No,
I got
we-
confused.
Velvet used Lee as his compliment, so Lee used Nat as his compliment.
So we could do Nat next.
Yeah, let's do Nat.
Yeah.
Let's do Nat.
I see. Okay.
Okay. Who hasn't been complimented yet?
Aster.
Aster. Okay.
I think
I
everyone
didn't know.
knows
You
how I
have to
feel
say- you
about
gotta
Aster.
compliment
That's why I
yourself
didn't choose
first.
What about
Aster.
Dr.
Aster is
Easter?
love,
Dr.
Aster is
Easter
life.
hasn't been complimented
Oh,
yet.
that's
But,
true.
but I
So that's your
haven't
job.
complimented
He
anyone
started.
either. So
Okay. All right. So,
Are we
Yeah,
just
I'm-
gonna do a circle compliment?
Yep.
Yes.
That too.
A compliment train.
True, true.
Choo.
So I'm Nat Fox. I really appreciate everybody letting me play. I have never played a Vampire the Masquerade game, and as if you can't tell, so thanks everyone for letting me on. I really appreciate it. One thing I liked about playing Nora was that I decided I would take the approach of somebody who has authority but is passive aggressive and gritting their teeth all the time, and I think that really came through. And you guys helped me with that quite a bit by giving me microaggressions every single time we play together. So
Sorry, that sounds terrible.
no, I mean this is the sad wasp life that I chose for myself. So you know, like I wanted to play the evil I thought of. You know.
The sad wasp life is another shirt.
Thanks for dealing with ultimate care. So this is not me in real life, people. Okay.
Of course.
Hashtag sad wasp life.
So I will of course compliment Megan for playing Aster, particularly for being so Aster's ability to bring the group together was such a necessary part of this whole experience. Like if we didn't have that particular like bubbly and kind and thoughtful kind of person in our group, it would have been a lot worse. So you brought the group together. You made this happen. It is a social dynamic because of you, and I love you for it. And I cannot wait to play with you another time.
Our non-monster glue.
Actually.
Now we can go back to Esther. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's
No,
okay.
it's my fault.
I'm all glowy with compliment now. Hi, I'm Megan Murphy, and I play the now Keeper of Elysium in the Prince of Boston's Domain, Aster Bell. The thing I like about playing her is it's interesting to play a character who's working on self-esteem, but like knows that like they can be that thing, but how it's been, you know, very hard, and she's been told so many times that she's not that thing, to like reclaim it, especially through being with this group of kindred who seem to like her, which is weird for her, and seem to like accept her decisions. And that has been the difference, is the fact that she could say stand up to Guinevere, is knowing that she had a crew. Not that the crew was going to rumble, though we could have.
Oh,
I
I
had
would
your
have.
back.
I would have.
been
That's
destroyed,
my mom. I'm not
No,
gonna
see,
be toe to toe.
Nobody fucks with Aster. Get in there and start rumbling.
It's your party, and you can.
See, it's exactly that. Like, she had that behind her, so she could, you know, stand up, which was fun. And okay, so I feel like I should apologize to Dr. Easter. You really rolled with Aster's issues with your fashion, and that was a Tremere thing. Like, she was just never gonna be like. Tremere rarely seem comfortable in their own skin, and that she really picks up on that. But here's the thing: thank you so much for being the planner of our group. Because
Yes.
Yeah.
oh my
shit.
god,
Yeah.
like you had like charts. I'm like, thank God, because I can't be the planner. Not my character, not me. Like neither of us
No.
can do it.
I saw how well bringing charts helped.
No,
Hey.
no, we need a spot to start. Or how can you get off the rails if you don't start on the rails?
Yeah,
You're the rails. But sincerely, like,
You
thank you.
too.
Like
it's true.
you gave us structure that we so desperately needed. Thank you.
I will say you're the reason like things started, and then
Yeah.
things may have not gone off your track from there, but they started because
Right.
of you.
Yeah.
Can I say, when we were doing session 0, I had a very different character concept in mind, and then I realized there was no straight man.
Yeah,
Like, you
that
know,
was perfect.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nope.
Dr. Easter, the straight man par excellence. Mwah. Thank you for putting up with all of our bullshit, but our own different. We'll have our own different bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Makes us us.
The different flavors of bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Without you, we would have spent like the whole season like talking to managers, mugging people, and like just fucking
I was
whacking
just
kindred in
talking to a
alleys.
manager.
Ooh, something
I
shiny.
have technology, okay? I have technology. I've got as much as he does. But you guys don't even notice because, you know, you just look at me and you think, I'm not a nerd.
Ooh, I like
You
this
have-
for next season.
You have 8 dice on intelligence technology.
No.
Well,
That's not even close, but it's there.
I've been your storyteller for this evening,
Thank you.
Uh,
Best storyteller.
Yeah.
Best way potato.
and Thank you all so
Michelle,
much for
you've been
tuning
amazing.
in and
I
being
wish
a
we had
part
time.
of
Do we have
this.
time for all of us to compliment Michelle? Because you've
Yeah.
been
We absolutely do. Because I am in control of the stream. So we leave when I decide we leave.
This is my nightmare.
Okay, you first. We'll go in the same order.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to rapid fire this. Michelle, I've really enjoyed your attention to detail. I like that you came with lots of notebooks of things that you wanted just in case. Like that you were really dedicated to like making sure that this was a clear vision, that this was like a well-defined setting that you were building for us.
Oh, fuck.
Really amazing.
This is great. This is revenge, actually. This is
It
awesome.
really
I hate
is.
you all.
Hey, Velvet.
Velvet, you're right.
Okay. I love how much you cared about us and how well you rolled with our bullshit. And enabled really is the word, as far as helping plan the infamous Humphrey Street incident, which we will never forget.
Oh, dear.
Solidifying the McDonald's at the hell corner of the 6-way intersection.
Yeah.
The McDonald's at the there's actually a 6-way intersection in Boston. I need to check if there's a McDonald's there.
There is now, regardless of whether or not it
now.
is an IRL. And no, just like how attentive you've been. Like, freaking love you. Lee.
My turn. I have really enjoyed how you found not only ways to bring us together, but also for ways for each one of us to shine in our own little special niches that we were in. With Nora getting attached to Gregory in some fashion that I still don't understand. Aster being the Keeper of Elysium, and then all of the shenanigans she's caused through your guidance. Fucking, it's just there's a lot of instances, and Alicia eating people, and fucking Jackson being the drone bomber. Or no, I'm sorry, the drone.
Almost drone bomber.
Being a nerd.
I was trying not to drop that. But no, when we're having that dream sequence, you just said, "Yeah, Easter, you totally have a drone army," and it's just fucking
Nanobots.
great.
Nanobots.
Yeah, the nanobots. That's right.
I literally said the sky was the limit, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said the sky's the limit. And I was like,
Sky's the limit, but space is the place.
So
Yeah, and you're like nanobots, and I was like, I can make that work.
You brought us together and you made us shine, and that is a great feature for any storyteller, I think.
Yeah, I think along those lines, having witnessed multiple game masters, dungeon masters, storytellers, I think that your style is very participatory. You have such a good balance the way that you run a session and a campaign in general. But I really appreciate your style, and I also really enjoy the fact that the way that you run with die rolls is very informative. It allows for a lot of space for us to be able to learn. And explains the game to people that might not have played it before. So that is really, really, really good. Thank you.
I guess I'll just wrap it up with you brought us together as players. Like from people who didn't know each other or maybe knew a couple, but like, I don't know any of these people. In the beginning, I don't know any of these strangers. And now I'm like, we're a coterie, but like also like OOC, a coterie. And that's up to you making it just such a open, welcoming, and got us just together that first session 0, like that just works so perfectly to bring us together. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh no, we better cry.
Oh no.
We did it.
We did it.
We're monsters.
Yes.
I love all of
Finally get to be evil. Yes.
Ah!
Laughing at your tears. No, just kidding. I'm not.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Just thank you.
Thank you all so much for being a part of this. It's always been my dream to run a campaign, especially on Twitch, where it's a huge thing for me. This has been a dream come true. And thank you all of you for being a part of it. Thank you so much to all the viewers who have always been a part of this.
The McDonald's. That's where we're always gonna end.
No, please, God, no.
The ball pit's now Elysium, bitches.
No.
She's working
That's how
up
we
to
get
it.
canceled. That's how we get canceled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. I love all of you. Once again, Boston by Night, Vampire the Masquerade V5 playthrough, live play, set in modern day Boston. This is it. This is the finale, season finale. We have a Discord. There's a Twitter page. I'll post stuff there. I'm also possibly gonna do a Storyteller Q&A. Ask me questions about things you might not know of. Then I'll tell you if I can tell you, and I will tell you if it's for season 2.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah.
shit.
Secrets.
Nice.
And I love all of you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. Remember, just because we play monsters doesn't mean we have to be monsters in real life. Be cool to each other and love each other and all that good stuff.
I would totally do a Diablo in real life, though, so don't trust me.
Love it,
Bye,
it says.
everyone. Oh, wait, one more thing. One
Reddit
more thing.
says.
Don't go yet. There's one more person we have to thank.
Yes.
Yes.
Who's not
Oh
here
my
today
God.
with us.
He's kind of here. He's in the chat.
He's here in
with
spirit.
us
Also in
just
chat.
just like God.
I don't
Also
know,
just
may have run him off
watching
with
us.
all the compliments.
Yeah.
Kyle has been an amazing producer. He has kept me grounded. He's kept me thinking straight. We have an entire chat where he just is like, Michelle, remember to do this thing, and I'm like, ugh.
Dad, you're not my dad.
Kyle, otherwise known as Tavern Tales, DM on Twitter, runs a bunch of podcasts and stuff involving tabletop RPGs, and he does stuff with his family too. And it's amazing and wonderful, and he has been nothing short of but the most amazing producer in the world.
And
This would not be possible without him. So,
absolutely. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle.
He produces a ton of things. He's involved with his local theater. He has a full-time job, and he produces a ton of things, including this show.
he does I'm pretty sure he's the man of a million talents.
Kyle does a frightening amount of
Oh, it's the
things,
McDonald's.
and you should check all of them out. There's the McDonald's.
Ah, it's
Oh,
happening.
this is amazing.
Mom and Dad at the McDonald's.
McDonald's,
Order one
McDonald's,
black coffee and
McDonald's.
leave.
Pulls up, orders a black coffee and nothing else.
Ah, the chart is true.
Ooh.
Anyway, this has been Boston by Night, season 1, episode 12. Congratulations, everyone. We did it.
We did it.
Thanks,
Nobody
everyone.
died. That mattered.
That mattered.
Anyway, have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Thank you so much,
And-
everyone, for watching. Thank you.
And then I'll
Love all of you.